It's one of these guys. It's not exactly.
Howdy, folks. It's NotJay and Todd from WARdROBE plays World War II, but he's not playing World War II today. Howdy, folks. It's NotJay and we're going to be muting that.
Just keep hearing. Let's keep going. Echo here.
Yeah, wonderful. All right. What we are doing today is playing Cold War Commander. We're play testing Cold War Commander version 2. Got my Americans against his Czechs. Basically, I've got a combined arms team. Think Team Yankee. I've got 2 platoons of M1s, a platoon of infantry. I've got some onboard artillery supports, anti-tank missile support, and some aircraft support. So we've got that. He has got a combined arms battalion. He's got 2 companies of T-72s and a company of infantry. He's got a couple of ATGM platoons, as well as some recce and offboard artillery. He also has some air assets. So we're not really doing a whole lot game-wise. We're not going to go too in-depth with it. We're going to, because we are playtesting the rules. So we're going to see, how it plays out and how it goes. Kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at here. I have set up along this line here, interspersed armor with the infantry. Whether that's doctrinally sound or not, I don't know. I went to basic training and they didn't get into that type of detail with me. So many warm-ups there giving us a wave. Hey, Brian, thanks for watching. And then we've got the Screaming Czech Horde over here. Don't know if y'all can see the very edge. Let's see if we can get a little.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah.
You can't see them, but they're
there. Yeah. Apparently, I've done a really good job of painting these in proper.
No, that's
proper green.
Looks about camouflage.
So we'll see what happens. As y'all are watching, if y'all have any questions, throw it up in the texture there. I will do my best to keep an eye on what's going on.
Yeah, we unfortunately they don't have any Army list public yet, and we're not public, but for the play testers, Leon and the team are still working on those. So we're using the stats from the original, understanding that. So in the original, they just had one attack column, one attack column. So for example, what's interesting is that like the CEOs even have an attack column of 3 and 30, which in what I'm used to in Blitzkrieg Commander, they don't even have. Well, I don't even know if they have that. So that's fascinating. I don't think we can really use that. So
what's that?
Yeah, so like it says the CEO's got 3 and 30, but every time I play it, they don't have numbers. They only have like CA numbers because they can't attack unless you play them as a unit, but normally we're. So I don't think they have an attack like that. Anyway, so in the new one, they're going to have an anti-tank, anti-personnel, and a CA or close assault value. This doesn't have that. So we're just going to use the numbers for all of them. There are some notations here, like this infantry upgrade is H, which means it's
howitzer.
It's not a howitzer. That means it can hit a hard target.
Oh, yeah.
So that's interesting. Anyway, so whereas the infantry have an asterisk which says no hits versus hard targets. Now, in this new one here, you can hit the hard targets. You can only suppress them. So
that's good.
Yeah, I believe that's the case here. But I have anti-tank, so I'll just use that. I mean, if the infantry want to do that. You fire one or the other.
Right.
So there's going to be a little bit of wonkiness messing with that, but more we're just trying to make sure we are understanding the rules.
Making sure there's no just blatant.
Like I think I found a blatant error in the save value, but we'll get to that in just a minute. And well, maybe if we think it is wrong, we'll use the Blitzkrieg Commander, which works in that. Okay, so what's the other thing I'm looking at? So I'm using. He's going to use some units. He's allowed 6 units to ambush. Which,
yep.
which we'll learn about. I'm going to use flank deployment. So I've got 8 units because I have more units that I can use in flank, which means I'll have to roll a die to get them to come in the second, third, if I want to do that on either side. So there's that. But so we're going to get some pauses here while we're looking up rules. I know Brian will love that. So just shut up, Brian. I'll just shut you up right now before you start complaining about it. Because that's what this whole thing is. It's a play test.
It's a learning experience.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't talk to your audience like that, telling them to shut up.
It's just Brian.
Okay. So anyway, well, shall we get started?
Yeah, absolutely. So being a War Master spinoff, which is a spinoff of Warhammer Fantasy, which is a, anyway, it's all D6s, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, we have a plethora of D6s over here.
Even some from the Eccentric Man channel.
Is that the one with the gas mask?
Yep. So oh, by the way, I won those on Eccentric Man, so thank you very much, Eccentric.
There you go.
If you're watching, probably in bed. And if you don't like this nonsense, go check out ID Jester in the War Room. They're live now too. I'm sure they.
Yeah, and we go to 0 on viewers. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, this is on NotJay's channel. Sorry, stay on here. This was my channel. I'd say leave, but I don't know what I'm looking for here. So we're just gonna roll. I was curious about the command on these ATGs. Who commands them?
They are they're their own unit. At least in version 1, they do not have to be in command to do stuff.
Well, how do they? You still have to pass a command roll.
I'm
just wondering if they.
Hold on. I will see if I can pull that up real quick. Because
there's.
Here we are. They are anti-tank, and they are
I just wonder.
I think they have to pass under the CO command, if I'm not mistaken.
So are these anti-tank weapons?
Yeah, they're ATGMs, anti-tank guided missiles.
So ATGWs in this case. You may not be fire across power lines.
Right.
Yeah, well, we don't have any power lines. There is no power in this part of the country.
Also can't shoot across water.
Okay. No, that's interesting. Which we do have a little bit.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, I think we use them as infantry support weapons. I'm not really seeing them in here. Because I was thinking they could go into the command of under the CO.
The CO, yeah. I would say they would.
With no range penalty. So, okay.
Right.
Because that's how infantry guns and machine guns are. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, so it's my turn to go. I go first since I'm the attacker. And is there a road movement bonus? I never use roads in my games.
I do not remember. It is literally been a dozen years since I played the original Cold War Commander.
McMurray might drop by here with us, which would be cool. Because another thing we don't have, unfortunately, is a quick play guide here, which could prove to be an issue, actually.
So we've got Crossing Obstacle Gaming with us.
What's up, man? Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the War Mud, of course. We got Devin, the original OG.
What's up, man?
And McMurray is watching. You know where we are. Devin says hi, and I would rather be here than watching ID. Well, thank you.
Aw. Well, yeah, I should have told you to go watch something else on Chris's channel. I forgot where we were.
Need some elevator music on right now. Lol. Yeah, in your ear.
We did try.
Dun 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 dun, 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 dun. What you looking for?
I'm just gonna pull out the play aid for
Oh yeah, the
World War II and
the whatever the
Blitzkrieg.
the thing with the stuff the
Who's it's with the who's it's out. Okay, just to see if there's any bonuses for moving on the ground on roads. I'm not saying anything, so we'll just not do it. So okay, I'm gonna just move these tanks up, boy. So all of his stuff is I got one.
Okay.
I've got my own, man. We each have our own ruler. So these guys aren't on table, so don't come strafing them or something.
yeah
They're not there. So in this game, the units move and then the commanders move later. And the first thing I have to do, and I was getting my command die. And here, why don't you grab yourself a D10, or I'll grab it since you don't. And use this D10 to track your command roll. So you don't have to remember what roll you're on. I'll show you how I do that here. All right, so I'm going to command these bros. So my HQs have a command value of 8. So what I do, Chris, is I put an 8 here, showing that I need to roll an 8. And I guess I'll command my tanks first here.
Now, are you going with a CO or are you going with the HQ? You're going with the HQ for that unit, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I always start with the HQs because if the CO fails, no one can move.
Right.
So what I'm trying to do is get an 8 or less. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. If you move into dense terrain, either a BUA or woods in this case, you do get a penalty of -1. So I start with a 7, so I just make it. So then what I do is I flip this to 7. So that means my next command roll has to be a 7 or less.
If you want to push it.
If I want to keep going.
Right.
And my tanks move, 30? Oh, that's going to put me out of command immediately. So on hills halfway here is where you can see me. And then I'm saying you can see over this past, all that stuff.
Right.
And I can't remember how it works, and then we'll have to look at it. Let's just move 30, baby.
Here comes the horde.
Whistling or humming makes it work better. So
What works better is you make the tank noise.
Good point. So now I have to. Now I'm more than 20 centimeters away from my furthest unit is more than 20 centimeters away from my commander. So now I'm going to. It's not 7, but it's 6 because it's a -1 per every 20. And that's cocked die. So I got a 3.
Get you there.
So I got it. So I'm going to move that to 6 so I remember. And we're going to go. So I can't see anybody, so I can't fire anything. And these trees are just for show. So let's go ahead and move these guys up. And
Are you going to go past the military crest or just up to the military crest?
I don't know, man.
You want me to shoot at you?
Or not shoot at you. Yeah, baby, do it.
All right.
Let's see how far I can move here. So I can go.
Got to figure out.
Boy, 30. That's a long way. I'm not used to these movements here. This is different than that. Oh, I need to let you decide if you're going to fire on that.
Not yet. It's just one.
Okay. Just stop me if you need me to stop, and then I'll do
You're going to stop there.
Okay.
All right. So, opportunity fire. How does.
So, how opportunity fire works is you're going to choose one of your units.
Yeah. Get him right there.
Okay. And I think you can you combine fire in fire? Well, anyway, so you're choosing him, but let's look at that and make sure if you can combine for op fire. Opportunity fire. If your unit's unsuppressed, may fire once at any of your units that carries out a move or fire action. So if I fire, you can do something as well. As long as it's within line of sight. Your opponent may also choose to initiate smoke. Opportunity fire is triggered when moves or fires. Must nominate which action will trigger the opportunity fire. You can choose to use opportunity during a fight. Well, I will tell you, you have to fire him, right? Because you're now choosing.
Right.
Okay. Make sure we're good there. So what I was mumbling there is he couldn't then fire on these guys. Oh, I want to fire on those. Like he would have had to make that choice earlier. I'm just seeing if he can combine fire.
I don't think.
When multiple units use opportunity fire at a single enemy target, they must all nominate their target and roll all attacks together all at once. Okay, so you could do it if you wanted to.
All right. Well,
all right, so what are you doing?
For now, I'm just going to use this one tank.
Okay.
Firing there.
Okay.
My range is 120.
Okay. Real quick, all your units are not hidden, but concealed.
Right.
Because they are behind cover and in VUA until they fire, and then I just say everyone can see them. It's just makes it easy. I'm not going to say like, oh no.
105 millimeter gun just went off. There's a lot of blast.
Now he could, if he wanted to, if they move back and then move back into it, he can be concealed again. But well, let's try to remember that. So, but that I don't think it's going to last long enough. And you do have to remember that this is like built up area there. So I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's the range on that?
40. I'm going from mid turret to mid turret, and that's going to be 43 centimeters,
which is less than half. So you're going to add one die to the roll. Mm-hmm. So how many die are you rolling there?
5 plus 1 is 6.
Yep. You're not hitting in the flank.
Nope.
Or rear.
Nope.
And you roll a box if you want, or you can roll on the table. Either way. My fancy dice tower that I felted up. So and you're looking for, you're probably hitting on 4s. We'll just use these. I think all that stuff is the same in both games. So I can tell you it's a 4. So you're hitting on 4 pluses because we're in the open, and I am elevated so that you can see over the linears. All right. So how did you get?
2.
Okay. So we got 2 hits out of those. I have a save on these of 4. So I go ahead and roll those 2 and see if I save them. And
3 and a 5.
So I saved 1. So now you roll that 1 I didn't save and see if I suppress. So you go on the original to hit number.
A 3.
I do not suppress. So I take a hit. We're going to use these little dice and we're going to carry hits turn to turn because that's how I roll in this house.
I'm good with that.
So then
I don't like those points going away.
So then I made these little markers a long time ago. And I know people love markers on the table, but you've been op fired. This means minus 1 CV your next turn, and you cannot do any initiative the next turn.
That's fine.
So there you go. And I continue the movement. So we'll see. You can see all those guys, and maybe these guys you can't see.
Right.
Okay. So the question is, do I want to continue commanding them? Why not? The big problem you have is if I roll double 12, then, or not double 12, but a double 6, I get a blunder. So my furthest unit, I just go to the edge there.
That's fine.
It is now 50, so it's going to be just, it's 50. So it's in the second 20 centimeter range band, so it's now minus 2. So I have to roll a 4 or less. Oh, 2. What are they in this game?
Yep.
I rolled a blunder.
Ha
ha! Blunder. Let's look at the blunder table. That is different, maybe in this.
2.
What are they in this game?
Yep.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah. Let's see.
I did a thing.
You did a thing with what's it, Val? Oh shoot! I needed to do something with my reconnaissance and initiative here. So if you don't mind stepping back there.
That's fine.
So command blunder. So now I roll 2 dice to see what my command blunder is. 4. So that means all units under command make 1/2 move directly towards their own table baseline. So 15 centimeters back. Boop. I'm assuming they're turning around.
I would probably just
say they move backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. So 15. We're scared. Ah. So now my guys are moving backwards. I don't know if the suppress guy would move backwards too. I guess I would assume so. Okay, fantastic. Well, that gets me closer to my commander. Okay, so that's cool. All right, my next guy. What do I want to do next? Your commander stays back here. Oh, yeah, so we need to look what I need to do with my recce here real quick. So recce is, I'm still getting used to it in BKC, World War II version. There's a lot. it's like 3 or 4 pages, which goes totally against the norm. Most of the rules are like a couple pages, but Recon's got tons of it. So I would have wanted to move my Recon unit in. So what you do is in your initiative phase, you roll a die to see how many moves they get in the turn. So he gets 4 moves in a turn. So that's all he's going to be able to do. And let's get a die and mark that. So I remember he gets 4 moves. Where's my recce? So I get little motorcycles as my recce. Put him over here on the road. What was I going to do with him? Oh yeah, I know what I was going to do with him. All right. So anytime during my turn, I can move the recce. Move at any time during the controlling player's game turn before any other movement or even after all the command except the CO. So I just have to move him before the CO. Please help me remember. All right, well, let's get these infantry guys moving. So my infantry has a command value of 8 as well. So we're going to move 5. So I rolled a 5, so I get to go. And what do those boys move?
Infantry, I think, is 10.
But they're in the transport units, is that right?
Oh yeah, if they're loaded.
Is it OT-64s?
Yes.
So 25. Yeah, we're assuming they're loaded. So my troops are here, but they're loaded up in the. Are these amphibious vehicles? Do we know?
Yes.
They are. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Well, let's try that because I have never messed with that. So 25.
Now, normally, the thing to remember with this particular game system, normally a stand of vehicles is a whole platoon.
Woohoo!
Ooh, double one. You get like what, double activation?
Yeah. So I was gonna move. But let's see how. I think you probably have to stop on water here. So I bet like a linear obstacle. Yeah. So keep talking while I'm reading.
So with the Blitzkrieg or Cold War, any of the Commander Series games, they normally a single stand is a full platoon. If we had done that, this would have been a really, really small game. So instead, we decided to go with a tank. A tank model is a tank. A stand of infantry is a platoon. So it's a little bit closer to a 1-to-1. Does it get a little squiffy with how many hits somebody can take? Yeah, but you know what? Oh well.
So for amphibious units, it's just open terrain.
You just go.
Yep.
All right.
So, but cool thing, I got two thingies because I wouldn't make it this turn. So what happened is I rolled a double 1, which means you have to. So you pretty much I have to declare what I'm doing before I roll because it can impact you if you're moving through dense terrain. Like I said, it's -1. I'm not. If you're going to close assault, I'm going to have to look at that. Close assaulting out of a BUA, you have a penalty because your guy's like, I'm not running out of this building.
Right.
But then the second command can do whatever because it's a bonus. A bonus. So now I can just keep moving. So that's cool. I don't have to roll again. Now my next roll is going to be impossible to make, but
and we're also gonna. Go ahead.
Okay.
I can't see you. There's trees in the way.
All right.
See, all that first
and that big old
hill.
hill.
First and the hill.
Okay. So cool.
But we are going to need to figure out ambush here pretty soon.
Yeah, and you can do that anytime. So we are -1, -2. We're at -3. So I have to roll a 4 or less. Yeah, because this is my second. Yeah, this is my second. Wait, I moved once, so now I'm at a 6. I didn't move my dice. So -4, I said, or 3, -3. Okay, so I failed the roll, which was expected, but I had a very good move.
Yeah, you did.
So
You done.
the problem is he's not gonna be able to move as close to him because I think his move's only 40. So he's going to start out at command here. So I'll have to,
No, you'll be
not out of command, but with a penalty. Those guys will move last because they're commanders. We got my recce, so he can move, and these guys can also move. Pretty sure there's a bonus on road, but I don't have this. I can't search this one. It's on my computer. Do you have this on your computer? You can actually search as a PDF or no?
Oh, let me. Oh gosh.
He's popping. You're hearing is either my floor or his knees.
Oh, those are my knees. Yeah, those. Okay, that would be in my mail.
Okay. I'm gonna move him. Not worry about it for now, but so these guys are gonna go command by the CEO, and so is this guy here. So when the CEO, so I've used all my commanders, and so I'm going to go ahead and move this recce. So he gets to move 4 moves, because you roll at the beginning in initiative how many times you can move. They're motorcycles. So where's my recce? So 25. So they get to move 100 centimeters this turn.
All right, what you wanting to look up?
Road movement, or so I don't know, road, or it didn't used to matter, but I think they've added it. So
Terrain movement summary.
maybe not. I'm not seeing it there either. So if not,
All right, here we go.
not a big deal. Oh, it's not a recce.
Minefield, anti-tank wire, trench, frozen terrain, firm snow, deep wet terrain, shallow.
Yeah, we'll have to look at recce here. All right, everybody, I'm going to use my, while he's looking that up, not worrying about road movement now.
Doesn't look like roads affect anything one way or the other.
Okay, sounds good. So CEO is going to command now. He's got a little higher one. He's got 9, whereas everyone else is an 8. Chris's is the same way. The highest you can go in command is 10. That's very high. And the thing as low as you can go for a CEO is probably 8, and the other one's is like a 7. You don't want to get lower than that because, trust me, 7 is average, but you're not going to move very often. So now he's going to command these guys to move and this guy to move. These guys are kind of lone dogs here, as we were talking about. So at some point they can just kind of go. They won't be impacted by the range difference, but the tank here under his command will. So basically just moving right now. Oh my gosh, double 1. Woohoo! Chris is like, yeah, whatever, bro. So you notice why I roll while he's not looking?
Exactly. Yeah, I noticed that.
I got 2 1s again. Mm-hmm. Okay, buddy.
So it looks like what
I'm just gonna move again.
Wheeled units get double movement on roads.
Oh.
Wheeled vehicles. So
these guys.
Yeah, your OT64s.
We'll do it then. I'll start. Let's start turn 2 that we do that so that it's consistent.
None of mine are wheeled. So none of mine are wheeled.
Okay. Because so what that means basically is I move a little bit here, and then as soon as I get on the road, everything's centimeters now.
As long as you start and stop on the road.
Okay, so you can't just get on the road.
Right.
Oh well, so I could. I'm not going to do it again, but I did get on the road for my first command, and then
so
the second one.
You could.
Man, I could move 50 on there if I was doing that. So.
Also, roads help with if this wasn't a hill but it was a mountain.
Yeah.
Vehicles can only use roads through the mountains.
Yep.
Or through built-up area or whatever.
Through woods, like I have this one through wood, so that would not be dense if I'm using that.
Right.
And that helps tanks too, then, so they're not going through.
You just don't get the double movement like
Okay, cool. So then, well, we'll get to that because it will happen. Another way to use the CO. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, these guys are commanders, so I don't have to worry about that. It's going to be a long time before my my observers can get anywhere. So you may not see me use my command. So what am I doing? So I will. So my furthest guy is. So now, man, quickly these ranges get you out of the command range. I almost wonder if the command at 20 centimeters should be a little further in this era because definitely communications are better. I mean, maybe make it 30 for every 30 centimeter increment, but it's 20, so that's cool. It works. But I just always want to.
Well, see, keep in mind with Warsaw Pact, even into the 90s, the not all the vehicles had radios. Jesus, Mother Mary and the Mule, really? Yeah, that's another pair of ones.
Uh-huh.
I would be rolling boxcars all night long.
How convenient. I'm just rolling. I'm criticism.
You're rolling. I'm hating.
Let's see here. So he'll move on the road on that one. Oh, sweet. That actually works out quite good for me. Oh, wait. What does that tank move again? They move 30, don't they?
T-72s crank out movement of 30.
Okay. Well, shoot. So I probably don't want to go there. Let's see. Well, yeah. Yeah, you can't really see me there. So, all right. So I can't do it that turn. And I need to make sure I'm moving those guys correctly. These are my. Oh, they're only 20 actually.
Oh,
cheater!
Cheetah.
So
Pumpkin eater.
Load this guy. 5. So. All right. So now for their bonus roll. So here's the beauty about a bonus is that I don't have to worry about them moving through dense terrain.
There you go.
You now move to the edge. But I think the range to see each other. Oh, shoot. Maybe you didn't make it there. Is 20. So they're right at 20. I think they can see each other even though they're in cover. So when you're concealed, if you're average height, which the tanks are average, you're no longer concealed if you're within 20. So he moved to the edge.
Okay. And stopped.
Yeah. So
okay.
You can see him if you want to hot fire on him. I'm saying these guys can't see him because there's that. I don't know how to
right.
That, but
I'll go with that. We're going to go ahead and we will hot fire with these guys.
Okay. And they're 20 away. So
that's my machine gun platoon.
Oh, you can do some to tanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. You moved him. Yeah, no, I'm not going to worry about him.
Okay.
My mistake.
Yeah, it was your mistake. I don't know what that means, everybody. It sounded kind of aggressive there.
Well, you're an aggressive guy.
All right, so this guy's on the edge of the hill. Out in the wide open.
All right. That's still armored.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any shooty bits on that.
So does the hill allow me to see anything better into the concealed area? I don't think so. I'm going to say no. I mean, you could look it up. I guess we are trying to do the rules here. So now that's going to be at the beginning line of sight.
Line of sight.
Terrain. So it might be in terrain too. So area.
Oh yeah, that's what it would be.
Background.
Dense terrain. High ground. Split into two types. Hills and mountains. Hills have no restrictions on movement except if they are bordered on the edge by cliffs. Mountains are impassable to all troops on foot or infantry equivalents unless there is clearly marked. Blah blah blah.
Okay, so I still can't see him.
Says hills and mountains do provide advantages of height over all other terrain. High ground terrain can also block line of sight and line of fire to airborne targets. I'm reading the example here real quick. I'll go ahead and read it out loud. An FAO, a forward artillery observer unit positioned on a hill overlooking wooded countryside, is searching for an appropriate target for a battery of 105 millimeter guns. An enemy infantry unit has emerged from a wood and taken cover behind a hedgerow. The FAO can see over the hedge as he is on the hill, and as such, he can see the infantry unit in contact with the hedge. The FAO will be able to target both the enemy infantry and the enemy armored car unit, which the infantry has moved up next to, as both are visible. Did you roll double ones again?
No, another blunder.
Okay.
Well, that makes you happy. All right. Yeah, blunder again. That's hilarious. Well,
So they don't have built-up areas anymore.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They've got low area and high area.
Okay.
Low area terrain can affect visibility and movement and will sometimes provide cover, but not always. High area terrain restricts movement, and all troops must stop immediately inside the boundary of any high area terrain they have moved into. Once inside the terrain, they may move up to their full distance on the next successful order. However, they must stop again inside the terrain boundary ahead of leaving the terrain. The only exception to this is any unit within the terrain that is assaulting an enemy outside the terrain. What'd you do?
I have to move a half a move towards my nearest enemy unit.
Oh, nice.
Boop. Which I assume you can do out fire.
Yeah.
This movement. So. And I could see them because I was within 20. This guy, I guess these guys are now visible because these guys can see him. And he can see them too. So everyone's visible. So I'll wait. You gonna do any out fire on that guy?
I gotta see where my ATGM is. No, my ATGM is all the way over here.
Okay. Can the Bradley fire on him or no?
Yeah, that's my recce, but it should still be able to fire.
So they can either do movement or fire. The recce's a little weird.
I'm gonna fire with the recce.
Yeah, I think pretty much recce can only out fire.
I get 3 dice.
Okay.
S2 is stabilized, so it means it can move and fire. TI is thermal imaging, and A is amphibious.
So we have to look at what all that stuff means.
Well, it's not none of that's going to affect what I'm doing because you're
firing through smoke or night.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I'm not swimming currently.
Okay.
So
swimming to death, bro.
But I am less than half, so I get 4 dice instead of 3.
Hold on. You also get an extra because you're shooting my flank.
Bum bum bum.
Let's make sure that's accurate, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate. That's one of those things I think I kind of thought I read one time, and I just want to make sure it's accurate. So sorry, I read. Oh my gosh, this is why I prefer actual books. Right now I have it on my iPad, and there's not a search function that I'm aware of.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Hold on. This is the Kindle reader. So.
Oh, never mind. No idea. If you'd opened up in books,
like any right human would.
Yeah. We're looking for flank.
Yep. What's one? So you got it.
Okay.
I think there's a change to my save. So okay, good. So he's in the open, hitting for horse.
Oh, holy shnikes! That's 5, boys and girls.
4 6s.
4 6s and a 5.
So this is spin roll. So I have a save value of 6. So roll all of them. See how many you save. I think I know what's going to happen with this bad boy.
No saves.
Okay.
So you just took 5 hits.
And he has a total of 3 hits available to him. So I think that means he is kablooey.
I say he did.
I have 29 units. So when I get to, so half of 29 is
15 and a half. or 14 and a half. So when you get to 15.
Then I start taking a brake test. But got a ways to go before I get there.
Maybe. I like to keep my destroyed units on, and I say it blocks line of sight. Like it's a little smoke column there.
Yep.
All right, so that was that guy moving out. This guy also is like, you know what? I think I'm just going to move out there. These tanks move. You cannot move within a half or 5 centimeters unless you're assaulting. So he's going to move 15. So make sure I'm not within 5. Nope. Straight towards my nearest enemy. No, the tank won't go. The turret won't go in there if you're putting it in upside down. There we go.
You're killing me. All right. Now, once they've upfired, they cannot upfire.
Oh yeah.
again.
Let me mark which one. You're Bradley.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct. Once they've outfired, they cannot outfire again.
They're upfireless.
It's obviously a strategy. Get someone to outfire, and then you move in front of them and just go stick your little tushy out to them. You can't really see them. Can't fire over. You can fire over troops that are gone to ground, or whatever the term is. I think I don't know if you can fire over them when they're not.
Yeah.
So
That's fine.
you good?
That's fine.
All right, and then this unit has to move. Does he? He doesn't see any. So he can see him. So, but he can't see these other guys. So he's going to move 10.
Probably see him.
Oh yeah. This is low area terrain.
Let's look at low area terrain here again. Fields or crops?
That's what that is.
A field is a cultivated area with a clear boundary. The crops are usually classified as low area terrain. Although bamboo, maize, sugarcane, and sorghum are notable exceptions that seriously limit both visibility and movement and count as high area terrain, similar to woods. Boundary of the field might be linear. It's more than likely it's wheat.
Right. Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Near obstacles such as a fence, hedge, or small ditch. Large open fields such as those found in Ukraine, the Great Plains of the U.S., Soviet Russia, or Western China are seldom bounded. Although classified as low area terrain, will provide only visibility protection for infantry units, and only when the crops are at their highest. There is no cover protection value for such terrain. So
There's no cover. You're saying I can see past it?
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't see past it. Okay.
That's why. So I was saying, by the way, these are crops. These
Yeah.
kind of fuzzy ones. These are just for prettiness.
they are fallow fields.
There you go.
All right.
So you can fire on it if you wanted to.
No. That's in the way.
Correct. Okay. So he can fire on it if he wants.
That's a HQ. And you were saying that
This guy can fire on it.
he could. But
Because that's my last thing you're gonna be able to fire at this
Yeah.
turn. So now all my commands move. So let's check my command movement. So everything moves 40 except for my CO who moves 60.
I'm going to go ahead. I will.
Oh, you can fire?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
because That's.
Too juicy.
Well, that's an ATGM. If I didn't see little missiles on the side of the turret, I'd leave it alone. But
You see him.
I seen him. And that's an M1. So I've got 5 dice.
6 because you're halfway.
6. All right. But not, well, is it in the flank?
No.
I'm going to say no.
Close enough where we could roll in, or we could just say no.
I'm going to say no.
Looking for
4s?
I guess so.
I did get 4.
Okay. Saves on 6s.
No saves.
He's dead.
I think we did. Good. I didn't want that little ATGM weasel running around anyway.
Yeah, I should have ambushed them. I didn't think through that. Because if you've watched me play McMurray, I don't do that. All right, so now my guys are moving. All right, so my command moves, they move at the same penalties as far as linear terrain and all that.
All right. Ooh, sorry. Crossing obstacle. You asked a question 20 minutes ago. I
Okay.
apologize. We've got a combined arms U.S. company versus a combined arms Czech battalion. I have 2 platoons of M1s, a platoon of infantry with its heavy weapons squad. I've also got an M3 Bradley reconnaissance platoon. I've got a 4-deuce mortar carrier here. I also have an A-10 and 2 AH-1 Cobras. The Czechs have 2 companies of T-72s. I also have 2 ATGM M901 improved tow vehicles. Then I've got my enemy is the Czechoslovakian army. It's a Warsaw Pact army in the list. So it's got 2 full companies of T-72s, a company of infantry with RPG-7s. They used to have 2 Spandrel 5 anti-tank guided missile carriers. Those are what just blew up. They also have attack helicopter, the Mi-24 Hind F, and the Su-25 Frogfoot, which we'll be seeing here hopefully soon.
How many batteries of off-board do you want to give them? Each team, since we have artillery observers. So I say they're 155 millimeter, so 4 dice.
Yeah,
So,
I would go probably. I would probably give you like 3.
Okay.
And I'll just have 1.
Okay. So it's 4 dice.
Yeah.
Already. I get 3, so that'll be 12 dice. That's a lot.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So all my command is moved. I would take any suppressions I have off at the end of my turn. And now it is finally your turn after too long a time. So, so now the first thing you're going to do, this is initiative. So you can, anything that you see within 25 centimeters, you can do something. You can either move or fire.
Mm-hmm.
Your 2 units. Oh, wait, you had 3 units that got fired.
Yeah, 1 more here.
They cannot do anything. So they're
Right.
busy. These will come off at the end of your turn.
Recombobulating themselves. Now they can't do anything at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Not an initiative.
No, but when we get into the command phase.
With a -1
Right.
command.
Okay. All right. So
Anybody want to do anything? Well, if not, it's not a problem. So doing something in initiative does give you a -1 CV penalty.
right. No, I'm not going to do anything in initiative.
Okay, so now it's your command roll. So
All
start
right.
commanding
We're going to
units.
start with this unit here.
Okay.
And he is a
I have 8.
Yeah.
Now, you could
He's
command your 1 tank that didn't do anything by himself, so he doesn't suffer the -1 penalty, or you can command them all together. So that's the cool thing about these commander series. He can command all the units in that group, which is basically the 3 M1s, right?
This one.
No.
This one.
And this one.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and him. Yeah.
So he could command them all at the same time, or command 1 at a time, or whatever. But once he fails a roll, he can't command, so it's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
But you can also fail for all of them. So it's
I'm going to go ahead and roll them all.
okay.
We're gonna say, okay, guys, let's see what we can see.
And so he's rolling on a 7 because he's got that command penalty for the
Right.
fire. Here we go. And he rolls 6, so he's good. So I'm going to move your guy down to 7. Remind you on the next command roll. And what are they doing?
They are going to.
Well, we should have said what they were going to do first. If
Yeah.
Move through any dense area terrain, or
No, they're not going to move. What are they gonna do? You know what? They're just gonna hang tight.
Okay.
How do we go about doing like calling it an aircraft?
Where's your forward air controller?
Right there.
So he's a commander. So during the command phase, you'll just command them. We'll read the rules on how it works, but you're going to command them just like anything. I guess since you have two different aircraft, it's going to take two different command roles for them. I think that's how that works. So they're two different units. So you're like, I'm bringing the A-10. Okay, that's going to be a command role of, in their case, it's probably an 8 or 7 because they're usually pretty low.
They're 6s. No, mine are 8s.
Holy crap, mine are 6s. So I'm not getting any artillery or air. So,
but they have to have a target visible, right?
correct. So at the end of this turn, you may want to move them around or just keep them there.
Yeah. Targets will be had. Now, I guess he would be the same way then.
What's he?
He's a onboard artillery. He's a 4-deuce mortar.
Okay. Yeah. So let's move him up here since that's our table edge. Well, he's actually on the table. So 1.
Yeah.
And you can move him if you don't want him there. Like you can move him in the woods or somewhere. Or in the city. I don't care. Launch out of there. So he's not in the wide open.
Right.
Or behind Gary, actually.
Yeah.
So he can either fire at someone he sees, or any of your units can say, "Hey, can you fire in the sky for me?"
With a negative.
Yes, because he's got that range. Yeah.
Right.
So if that tank wanted to command him, whatever the range is, you'd say, "Fire on him." He could probably only suppress that guy because he's on mortar against the tank. So that's how onboard infantry guns, mortars, that kind of
Does
stuff.
it have to be fired on a stand, or can it be fired on an area?
Stand. And all the onboard stuff is stands.
Okay.
And if he was offboard, then it would be a template.
Right.
The beauty about that, though, is that you can, a little bit more control over it. So if you want to decide where to put him, like if you want to be able to see people or just go indirect.
Well, the only place that he would be able to go would be over here, but they're not. He's fine where he is.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So
Where's? You know what? I'm going to see if I can bring in.
he has some troops in reserve too that he can either
Yeah, I'm not going to ambush just yet. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in. I'm going to see if I can bring in them Cobras to get rid of that tank sitting out there.
Okay. All right. So we need to kind of figure out how that's going to work. There's going to be some deviation, blah, blah, blah.
So
a whole lot of air.
So I need to roll under that 8 first, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, may not even matter.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Perfect. So then that's it. They're done. You can't command.
Right.
Usually your CO can command units, but I don't think they can command air and all that. So, okay.
Well, crumbs.
He's kind of in a weird position. He doesn't have a lot of maneuver. That's, if the table were bigger and we'd done some, well, he's got these ambush units he can move around. He's kind of static, so it's probably not as fun for Chris.
No, that's fine.
That's fine because you're not moving around. Did you had to declare an ambush area, I think, before the game. Did you do that?
It would be over there.
Okay. I think it's like a pre-registered artillery target. So if you got a place in your mind, we'll call it like you did it before. So okay. I think they have to pass a command roll to come on, and I don't think your commander comes on with them. We'll have to read that and make sure. So
We're gonna call it good.
okay, so you're good.
Yeah.
So no one's suppressed, but you can take off these op value markers now. Those come off, and you can just put them in the lid of this, so they're easy to get to. Because I've been doing that a lot more often. That wasn't very smart of me to do that, actually. Well, maybe not. Maybe okay. Nope. That wasn't very smart of me. Okay. So my recce is going to do a recce thing. So let's pull up the recce thing and make sure we do the recce thing correctly. If you search recce, you'll find it before I find it because I didn't make mine searchable.
Ooh.
I got it. Okay. So he's actually going to do some recce. He's going to try to communicate. What he can do, the recce basically can help the command value of a unit or help their forward artillery observers see people better. But I have positioned him so he can't see the same things that his forward air observers can see, I don't think. Nope. So that was a mistake on my part. So he's just going to try to help the command value of a unit. I can fire over your units. I can't. We got to check that too. Line of sight. What? I wouldn't think troops would block a tank from seeing a tank, but. All right, so I'm going to see. So I'm going to see if my recce unit. So this is now the initiative phase. Anything within 15 centimeters. So I struggle to. You can see those guys. So now we definitely need to see if I can see over troops and stuff. That sun bursting through there.
Oof.
Oh, he's not within 15. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, he's within 15. So I could fire on that flank of that bro. I should probably do that. All right. Well, I'm in the recce part of it, so let's see if my recce can see.
What are you hoping to? What do you want your motorcycle gang to see?
Well, they can see now these guys here because they're within, or you can try to see them, I guess, too. So basically, on all these and in the woods, you can see the edge.
Right.
So I can't see this guy, but I can see these guys. Although he can't see that guy because he's not. That smoke blocks him out. He can see him, not him.
Oh
no! So I was just gonna see if he can see him, and then he can give a command. I think I have to see somebody here. Can I just attach to state information? You can choose to communicate with any individual commands from that formation. All right, so we're gonna try to communicate with our command to help their CV. So my distance to the target, I'm trying to help this commander over here. So my range to him is 21. So that means it's going to be, I don't have a penalty to my command. Blah, blah, blah. Can you communicate in the game or fixed for me to use command value? All right, so I think I'm just going to roll my recce has a command. Well, we'll have to do it at 8. All right, so I'm going to roll a die. Oh, 1d6. Oh yeah, I'm not going to see your guys because they're sick. This is the thing that drives me crazy about recce.
Yeah.
You've not done any firing this turn. Oh, fired in your previous turn. Any of those units fire this turn? No, not those guys.
None of those fired. Well, he did.
Yeah, but he's
also.
I can't target a recce unit. I don't think so. You can't target command units, and recce's kind of a hybrid command, I believe. If I'm getting that wrong, someone please let me know. Anyway, so I have to spot them at a 6 with no penalty. But this is what drives me crazy about recce because I'm like, it's really. But I'll roll it. Who knows? Maybe I'll roll a 6 on 1d6. So, oh, look at that! I did perfect. So,
I hate you.
Thank you. So I have a little markers here that I made, but there's so many different ones. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Cool. And I just noticed it has to be the nearest commander, which just also drives me crazy. So, so it's probably not him. He's 42. That one doesn't count as a commander. Nope. Oh, it is him. Okay, cool. So this guy's going to get a +1 CV. So instead of an 8, he's essentially a 9 this turn. So that's cool. And so that Rieki has done that. Also, any initiative fire. So the question is, Chris, can I see your tank over there? Can I see past troops? So line of sight. Bum, 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 bum. So remember to check for comments again too. See if you have any questions or anything.
No, just Warmut says, keep at it. I'm off to hang out with grandkid and eat tacos. Well, he didn't write that, but it's assumed.
It's a given.
Crossing obstacle says, yay, A10. Brrrt.
Yeah, Bert is right. Pardon me, everybody. I'm looking at the line of sight here. Pre-game to visibility. Integrating linear terrain, low area, high ground smoke screens. Other units except those with low profiles, low flying helicopter. So what profiles? Command, light, deploy guns and gun troops are low. All other troops are average. So stand-up troops I cannot see past. So, okay. No problem. So then I'll fire these guys in. So I'm assuming I'm firing at their flank. What do you think? If not, that is fine as well. So I'm firing at the troops there. So I am firing. What's it say here? So I have 6. It doesn't say anything.
Yeah, there's nothing special about them.
So I'm going to roll 6, 7, 8 dice because I'm halfway and I'm also in the flank.
There's 6. You need 2 more?
Yes, please. And I thought there was some bonus for tanks firing on low on infantry, but let's see. Movement. They're in the open, so that's going to be a 4. So it's an AFV firing a soft target within 20. Let's make sure see if he's within 20. Yes. So I get another die for that. And I'm hitting on 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits, and the save value of infantry is 0. They don't get a save, and it's 6 hits. And an infantry takes usually 6 hits. 6 hits. They are, as we say,
gone.
So that infantry,
They're paste.
There's no smoke there. This guy here.
They're paste.
And this guy did initiative, so he's going to have a -1 CV. So an advantage of firing in initiative or moving in initiative is that you can't op fire on them. So that's good. Good for me. Good for me, bad for Chris, blah, blah, blah.
Is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the Z Americans. Oh, by the way, I'm the Czechs, and I'm here to free the common workers from the capitalist pigs. Okay, we clear on that? All right, so, all right, that's enough for initiative. And it's time to start rolling command values here. So, oh, I can't see there. Damn it! All right. All right. So to dismount, it's a command to dismount, right? So, and then I move within 5 centimeters of that. So I probably want to move those guys closer. All right, so these guys are going to command these guys. So they're currently at we'll just call them a 9. And I got my 2 command dice here. For this guy, so I'm already at 20, so now I'm back down to an 8, and they're just going to move. I think I'll move them outside of the wood, so I don't incur that penalty there. So, all right, so let's get an 8. Hello, another blunder. 3 blunders in 2 turns already.
Yeah, but you also had double ones. How many times?
3 times.
Yeah.
So I rolled 3 blunders and 3. That's crazy. It's fun though. Up fire command. I just gotta see what my. I don't know if the table is the same in the 2 games, so I don't want to assume that. You know what happens when Chris assumes. So that means he's done, and they cannot get commanded by the thing. So I rolled a 6. All units under command make one happen. They can't see anybody, so they don't have. Their blunder is essentially nothing. So that was a wasted recce on him. So you're welcome.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, so these guys.
So you didn't roll to find out what the blunder did?
Nearest enemy. They can see. They can't see anybody, so
Okay.
nothing happens. But they don't get to do anything at all, so that's a bummer. Too bad for me. All right, so I'm going to try to get these guys to go forward again at an 8. And I rolled a 7, so yip-de-doo. Now, Chris, you might want to look here because they're going to be moving into your line of sight. The tanks, I think I was moving wrong last time. T-72s. 30. Oh, no, those guys are 30. Okay. So he's moving up, and I'm going to. You want to fire on them or not?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and fire there.
Oh, okay.
So I am firing an op fire.
Let's put this guy.
Yes, this is a game that is played in centimeters. Even if you play it in 28 millimeter or 15 or 10, 6, 3, doesn't matter. It's played in centimeters.
They have some ideas, like if you're at 15 to up the weapon ranges at 1.5 or 50% or 28, you could do something
Double.
Yeah. So, but it's usually played in 6 and 10. That's kind of typically how it's played, even in World War II. Typically, I played it in 15, but
Okay, so that's an M1. I've got 5 dice.
it's 6 because you're halfway.
Right. Get that right there again. Trace and trace. Looking for 4.
Looking for 4s.
1, 2, 3.
So roll those dice and save on 4s. Yep, 4s. Come on, baby. Save 2 of them.
Save 2.
So roll the one that wasn't a save and get a 4 or more.
A 4.
He's suppressed. So that means he is done. He can't do anything except for if there's a blunder.
Right.
You got 1 success.
Yep.
Not 3. Not 1. That's the only problem with these dice. They're so tiny. I really should get the little stands that hold them.
Yeah.
But I don't. So, okay. So he's done. So your guy's outfired. So then this guy's going to move. So he's moving up here. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Do anything? Come on, chicken. You're fired, huh? Oh, I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm American. So I don't want to waste my bullets.
Yeah, I got an ATGM coming your way.
Where? I can't. Oh, I got missiles.
Got a dragon.
Oh, I'm a dragon. Ew, I got scales. Sorry, everybody.
Let's see. That's going to be 6 at 50.
Ooh.
Am I less than 25?
I don't know, baby.
No, so just 6.
Oh,
Boom,
I'm a dragon. I can only fly 60 centimeters.
No, whatever. 50.
50. Yeah. So if I'm going to taunt you, I should learn to
You should.
make it appropriate. Here we go. Come on now. 4s.
Yeah.
How many?
5.
Yeah, baby. Save on 4s. Save all 4. Save all 5. 4s. Baby.
You saved 3.
Okay, so how many hits is that then?
It's got like 6 hits, right?
Yeah. Also 2 went through and he's suppressed. So we put a little 2 by him. Mark your guy outfired, and I'll put a suppression on this guy. This just isn't fair. Stop it.
Dumb Americans. Okay. Brum, 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 brum. Brum, 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 brum.
We are going to fire yet again.
I'm gonna mark where you started. I think it was like right there.
And
In case
we're
you
gonna
actually don't suppress.
We're going to get 6 dice. We may I don't suppress. Oh, in case I don't suppress.
Yes.
Okay. 6 dice. Union 4s.
And
1, 2, 3, 4.
for potential hits.
Yep.
7 on 4s. And the roll is.
No
Ooh,
saves.
No saves. So 4 hits, and I'm sure he's suppressed. Roll those 4 dice again and see if you get a 4 on one of them. I'm sure you will. Pretty good odds.
There's a 5.
All right.
There's a 6.
He's suppressed.
You can't be multiply suppressed.
Nope.
All right.
Good try, though.
Nice climb.
And.
Nope.
They make farting noises too. That's right.
I don't think I have ever played a miniature war game in centimeters. Well, keeping in mind that
This guy was moved over here, Chris. Up here. Dude.
okay,
No, you're good.
this game is actually designed in England, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they like the centimeters there. Now, why the game that this initially or originally has been originally was based off of is all in inches, and it was out of England also. Couldn't tell you, but
Okay, command all the people, and I guess these are all going to fire.
all right.
So everyone's going to fire. If I can roll a 6. Look at that. Another blunder.
Wow.
That's crazy. Seriously, I've like rolled never a blunder in a game.
Yeah.
Same. So
6.
here they
Okay,
go.
so we have to go back
Oh, 6 is back and that 6 was forward.
or forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. So they have to stop at the linear terrain. Boop, boop, boop. That's good. That protects me a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to assume the suppressed guys don't have to move. They can't move. But I don't know what you do if they had to back up.
So let's see here. 6 has a note on it. Yeah, all the units that I was issuing orders to. So if I just chose to issue an order to one of those tanks, only he would have to go forward there. So that's cool. So obviously I wasn't commanding the suppressed.
Right.
So okay. That was some kind of fun.
Yeah.
These guys failed. So now my CEO is left. Now, these guys, if these guys had failed without a 12, like you rolled a 9,
You can do something with
then
it.
I can do something with them. But the blunder, they're done, as Chris says. But
Dunzo McFunzo.
I need to read something. Please hold as Todd gets all secretive. So, what do you think so far?
I dig it. Doesn't seem to be too many differences from what I'm used to playing.
Right.
Again, though, like I said, it's been easily 10 years since I played this game.
Okay.
And when we played, oh boy, it was on a 6x10 table, and there was
Oh,
we
a
had
lot.
a full division of Soviets against a regiment of Americans.
Okay.
And not like a 1-to-1 where this would, where this became a platoon.
So I basically said your deployment area was, well, I guess here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll shut it down.
Oh, you're looking to bring in your.
Yeah, and I can't deploy in your. So I can't flank here. Actually, I can only flank here. That's good because when I played another flank deployment, I thought, wait a minute, that doesn't work because I can flank right into there. It was weird, but so that makes sense. So is there a command penalty though? Flank, how deep to determine the desired section. The nearer to the enemy you deploy, the more difficult. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is not making this easy for me to do.
McMurray, you know where we are. Why are you commenting?
All right. Well, I'm not going to have any penalties for.
Hold on. Jeff, I've unmuted you. Do you have any questions or concerns or comments? I'll take that as a no.
He's off. He's taking his nap. I'm afraid what we might hear.
Yeah, you're back on mute there, Jeff.
Just in case you come on saying, "Holy Mother!"
Right.
I think I will. I'll wait. Okay.
Okay, John, to answer that question, it's the reason why I would be using M48s and Gamma Goats for the checks is because in 1981 there was this little documentary known as Stripes, showing how a brave elite American infantry force muscled their way into the Czechoslovakian environs to save their people.
You're going to fire on him on the flank of your M1. He passed a command roll by the CO. He's half.
Hey, my infantry's not there anymore, so guess what?
Oh, well, I haven't moved. So if you want to hot fire on him, you can hot fire after he fires on you.
Yep.
You don't have to move to rotate the thing if you don't want. If you can't. I think it's the same. So 6, 7, 8, because I'm half and in your flank.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at 4s. If I can take you out before you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
Woo, doggies.
7 hits, but you save on a 3? Yeah, you save on a 3. So you saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, all but 1. So you save this. So you take 1 hit, and let's see if you suppress. You suppress. You can't respond. Yes. So he takes 1 hit, but he can't react. So that's cool. All right, so I'm going to command again. So it's a -2 to fire the same. So it's going to be a 6. Oh, dude. I rolled an 11. All right, so now my command moves again. So this guy's gone. So 40. Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
Oh, snap.
This guy moves 60. Well, this guy didn't have much to command here, so I guess he'll just move here to the woods. I keep looking at it.
If you like comedies, John, then definitely go watch it. He says, Fort Knox, I had specific orders to avoid the parade zone because, quote, they were filming, unquote, and never ended up seeing the movie. It's a good little fun romp. I like it a lot.
Yeah. You know, the 80s. Goofiness. Bill Murray, the gang.
John Candy.
Command. My 2 observers.
Hex to hex.
Yeah, Hex to Hex was kind of in Stripes himself. My infantry, my tanks. Oh, my other tanks off board. Okay.
Right.
No, there's not a UAV in this game.
He hasn't painted one up yet.
Well, it's also 1985.
Come on. He doesn't want to break the immersion. What year are we? This is 85?
1985.
When was it?
What?
UAV.
Unmanned aerial vehicle?
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I was
A
thinking,
drone.
I thought he was talking about the urban assault vehicle.
Oh, no. No, I'm actually going to print up the UAV. The EAM-50, as it were.
All right. My suppression's come on.
Yeah, John, if you like Caddyshack and Animal House, you'll love Stripes. It is straight up that alley.
Yeah, same garbage.
All right, are you done?
I'm done.
Get done?
Man, I feel like turns take a while sometimes.
They do.
All right, so
All
you're up. So you have initiative.
Yeah.
So your guys who are yellow cannot do any initiative.
Right.
I thought your infantry doesn't have anti-tank weaponry.
No, I did not give them.
Okay.
And even if I did, they're just
Shoulder.
law rockets.
Okay. So you gonna do anything in your initiative as far as do you have recce or not?
Yeah.
So he can try to spot or eat. All right. So what he can do, like he can even spot him.
Yeah. No.
That's it. Sorry, my laser pointer is not working.
Seems like the point where you got steel.
Oh, that's how you can see him.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can roll on based on where he is, and you have to give it to your nearest commander. I don't like that. I'd rather you be able to give it to any command. If you want to give them a bonus to their CV,
Well,
or you can.
the CEO would be the closest command.
Oh, where's the HQ of these people?
Where the hell did they go? Oh, it was right here. Never mind. So it would be them. Or
You can help your forward artillery air, give them a bonus. But they're not your closest. See, that's what I mean. I'm like, wait. So it's supposed to be your closest command. So if you want to move your recce to get them closer to your, headquarters, your air and whatever, then you
well, there's my air.
Oh, so he's closer then.
Yeah.
So if you want to give it to your air guy, it doesn't mean he has to be the target, I don't think.
Right. Just has to be seen.
Yeah.
Which
you give him a bonus to 9, so
Yeah.
you're very likely to hit it.
yeah. So okay, let's go ahead and I have to roll under his
You're rolling one
command,
die,
right? A die.
and you got to hit him on a 4. And the distance to him is fine, so it's just a 4. There's no bonus.
4.
You got him. So
Right.
you got that bonus. You're going to help your air.
Yeah.
So we'll give him that. Just
McMurray says knock knock.
oh, literally not.
Yeah.
All right. Tell him
And
come
he-
in. Come in.
Come in. Entrevue.
All right. So you got it. So there's a 1 for your air. You'll just do it during the command phase. Anything else you want to do in initiative?
New.
All right. So command phase. Come in.
Wait one while we let the McMurray in.
Come in. Come in. Come in. Get in.
John is. I was Bravo Company 18th Battalion, 4th Training Brigade, basic training, XO. Worst job the Army ever gave me. As the XO, the drill sergeant said, and I paraphrase, Lieutenant, I'd like you to meet Muhammad, Jugdish, Sydney, and Clayton. There you go.
It's kind of crowded in here now. What's up?
You didn't have to bring an Ewok, did you?
I did.
Oh, outstanding.
All right, everybody, we have a new participant here, the Mac Murray. Hello. But first, we have to bring out the new piece for Mr. Chuck.
This is going to Chuck.
It's his winning from the. And this is for Todd.
And then we have another.
Here you go, Jeff. Here you go. You see it. It's going directly to Todd.
And it's going here.
What the hell?
Onslaught.
That's a huge box.
That's what she said.
Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. And the organizer, Tommy?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
So I got lost victory. Is Jeff on yet? Let's see if Jeff's back on, so we can respond to this.
Jeffy sounds asleep.
Oh, okay.
Jeffy, you there? Oh, he muted himself.
Put it here so we can forget it again.
I unmuted him, and
He
then he muted himself.
We all know what Jeffy's doing.
We have these guys waiting in the
Snoring.
flank deployment, which basically we can only move within the 2 feet of the table because you can't. I mean, technically, I guess technically your deployment is in that third, so I could deploy over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay, so we are going
These are all
to.
these troops loaded on to those. So McMurray and Todd are the Czech people fighting for the common worker man against the capitalist pigs.
Running dogs.
All right, Chris, what's up?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my forward air controller, see if I can bring in some.
So you'll
Huey-
command one at a time.
Yep.
And you can command them once. So what you'll do is you'll command one at your 9.
Yeah.
And if you're successful, you can try to command the next guy at 9. Although, actually, you know what? You might, because are you going to go after different targets with them, or do you go after the same target? If so, then you can, I guess.
Yeah. And I got a 7.
So he gets it. But now I think you can have. Do you have scatter and all that? I think you can. So now we got to look up the rules here. Air. Listen to that sound. It feels like I'm there.
Fortunate Son just starts playing.
No. Right at Valkyries.
There you go. That works too.
All right, sorry, Chris. You want to look it up too? Let me see if we can find it faster here. Close assault.
We're looking at
Just the horn.
aircraft.
Come on. Air support. Oh, you will get a penalty. Okay. Oh, did you want to attack on the same unit?
What's that?
Do you want to attack the same unit? Because if so, then you can just bring them in together.
Not doing anything.
And you got that advantage. So is it just, you can stack it 1 unit, Chris, with that? Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Air support blunder. Okay, so scheduled, it would hit it automatically. So requested is inaccurate. So you must test from deviation from the aiming point. Okay, so 1d6 per 20 centimeters from the FAC to the target.
Okay.
Where's your FAC?
Right there.
Okay, so
And he's hitting that tank? All right. Oh, so you just have to roll.
It's a 10 centimeters.
So you have to roll a die.
A die. Okay.
So go ahead and roll it. What'd you get?
I rolled a 6.
Now, you should, and roll a direction die too. So it's going to go 6 centimeters.
That direction. From the target?
Mm-hmm. Yes, from the target point. I'm going to assume you want to do concentrated, so this should be a circle. So just cut off those little,
Yeah.
So it's right there. So, oh gosh, you're going to hit him? You do.
Yeah.
You hit any of your own guys? Ooh, close.
well, what's the radius?
It's 20.
Oh, it's 20 centimeters.
Mm-hmm. So imagine
20
a circle.
centimeter radius or 20 centimeter diameter?
Radius.
Radius. It's this. So
So it's a circumference then.
Yeah.
But yeah. So 10 centimeter radius. So
Oh.
you might hit your guys.
That's,
oh no, it's over here. So he doesn't.
Oh,
yeah, from here.
I got you.
To know where I'm. Yeah, and you have to be half under, kind of normal.
And it's under.
All right, so you're good. So now, if it's a circle, if there were multiple units under there, every unit gets that. If it's
Right.
not, then you divide. But in this case, it would be the same. It's always it's a weird thing to me. So how many dice is that? What's that aircraft roll?
5.
Okay, so he's rolling 5. I'm sure he doesn't get the half thing. That would be kind of weird. You're hitting him on a 4,
Yeah. And I guess,
and we don't have any.
actually, I think helicopters don't get called in on, unless it's changed.
Okay.
Helicopters are actually on board. and don't get called in by air control because they've got a range.
Can you look at helicopters? Oh, they've got a movement.
Yeah. Well, they've got movement and they've got
range.
well, they don't have a movement. Basically, they can be anywhere, but they pop up and can.
Okay. All right.
Well, we'll just play it this way for now, though, because shows us how
Okay.
an air attack from an FAC works. I could have just as easily done it with the A-10.
Well, let's play the helicopters like you would, though. I mean, that's cool.
Okay, well then we'll just go ahead and bring them in this turn.
Who commands them?
They're like a
So they have their own.
yeah.
So then your A10's coming in on him.
Yeah, the A-10's coming in.
All right, that's cool. Same thing. So he gets he gets 10 attacks hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
This has got to affect the save, I imagine.
You would think.
I'll look here at these save values.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10.
So instead of 4s, I'm going to save on 5s.
I'm still hitting on 4s.
Correct. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, remove the stuff that doesn't hit.
So far I see
7 hits.
All right, so roll those 7 and save on 5s. So you might not die.
You got 1 save.
Nope, this guy's fine. So 6 hits?
Yeah,
No.
1, 2,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Actually, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Roll all of them to see if one of them comes up a 4.
Yes.
Never mind. T-72s only have 5 hits.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So he is.
I say we did.
But McMurray's now in the house, so look out.
What's up?
This wussy commanding that someone's been doing.
Have you been not just killing everything?
Bert, as they say.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, I thought that was a helicopter that did that.
No, we changed it.
No, the helicopter's actually on board. So your helicopter can be on board also.
Oh, you better have
Thanks for telling me now, bro.
John Rambo around because he's the only thing who can stop.
Now, do they stay on tail, or do they essentially kind of like go and fly and then they're off?
Right. So basically, when they go, I can put them anywhere I want. And they have a range up to 50. They've got a range of 50 centimeters. You have a range of 50 centimeters. You've got 6 attack dice. I've got 5 attack dice.
If we had anti-aircraft, they could shoot on them,
Yes.
which we don't, right?
Can a section jump out of our hind?
No, we did not use any transport for them this time.
Okay.
Actually, that style hind has got, they can only fit like 6 dudes in them.
It's fine when each of them is the bad dude from Rambo. They're
Well,
all the
there you
dudes
go.
in the striped blue and white shirts.
Right.
All right,
Those are the
so
bad guys, right?
yep. So that was command. So now you can't command anymore. That A-10's once a turn.
Yeah.
So now, what else do you want to command?
Uh,
Can your arty guys see me?
Are Visa baddies?
I think we might be the baddies.
Yeah. Here,
But we're not though. We're helping the common worker man.
Come work me.
I can see these guys, so I'm going to call them in.
Arty?
Yep.
All right. What's your target point, bro? You can't target him. He's the commander. Just target the guy right in front of him. Then come on,
Him.
play the game correctly, bro.
I didn't see the hoo-ha.
The hoo-ha and the hee-hee.
Oh, Jesus, we got that in this game?
It's the 80s, bro.
All of a sudden, everyone is more
it's
interested.
an 80s movie. There's got to be nudity and some hot, slow sex scene.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Took a brown cow.
All right. So how far away are they? So over 20. So they're going to roll 2 dice. And a D. Well, first command. So an 8. 9. Oh, 5. All right, so he succeeded. So now roll 2 dice and your deviation die. And he rolls. Oh, baby. 2 back. This is gonna hurt.
There's your aim point.
Okay. So boom. So boom, 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 boom. And the commanders.
Yeah.
And my FA. So for each of those, you had 3. No, you have 4 already? Wait.
Yeah, four arty dice.
Wait. And you just said you had one.
I only had one.
Okay,
call.
so each one is going to roll 4.
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oof.
So I'll just point to them.
Yeah. Looking for 4s.
Yeah. So
Got 2 4s.
what can this artillery do to tanks? Like if it's a mortar, they can only suppress.
Oh man. Artillery.
I mean, if you can suppress them all, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
So, if that's all you can do. Let me look up. We don't have stats for those. That we may have to look up in this. This rule lookup brought to you by Mini Warmut. Go to Mini Warmut's channel for trash
Wait, what?
and terrain.
The rules use the same basics for when testing for casualties, rather than that by infantry round.
Oh, here, give me a roll
Take-
with that. I'm just going to sit here with a book in my hands.
Take the relevant attack value of each unit attacking the same target. Apply any
I'm
mod.
going to find a random. Wow, garbage. Coffee on, we're done. Extra points for having I've been shot once and I got one out.
Sorry, everybody. We're looking at the impact of artillery on tanks.
I'm looking up random rules to piss off Warmut.
He's playing with the grandkid.
Well, that's fine. I would assume at some point he might watch this, so it's worth it.
Hey, John, did you catch his name?
Check these out, Polly boy.
Is Pete Backus on with us?
I don't know.
No. Well, if he is, he hadn't commented.
All right. What are we looking up here? We're looking up. Where would that be?
Where can he be?
Terrain. Unfortunately, my rules exploded and all the pages came out. He's working on that, by the way.
That's why you just got. You should have told me. I could have brought my. Which book did you need?
BKC.
Yeah, I could have brought my Spiral Bound copy.
Let's see here.
Looks like the sun is setting on your battlefield there.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Welcome back.
You ready to see the moon on the battlefield, Jeff?
No.
I need to go eat a bratwurst. Sorry, that's why I left.
Oh, Jesus.
You
You act like that takes you very long. You don't even chew those things anymore, do you? Got him.
He takes that thing like a python. Oh.
Come on.
I forgot the Todd had. Where's the musket over here?
I played two full turns in this Civil War game while y'all were doing this.
I played another couple turns on Blitzkrieg. That game was wild.
So
I got.
why can't you shoot wire-guided missiles through power lines or over water?
Because the trailing command wire can get fouled.
That was the first thing they taught us about the dragon in the toe.
And then you'll zap yourself. Then it'll come right back and zap your wiener, Jeffy. I don't actually know, but I'd imagine that'd be pretty funny.
Well, normally you can only suppress, so we'll suppress, Chris,
All right.
so that we can get going here.
All right.
So your first roll on that tank was what?
I've got 2 hits.
All right. So they're going to save on 4s.
1 save.
So then roll that and get a 4.
4
Suppress. Suppressed. Okay. Next one. 2 hits. Okay. Roll those. Save on a 4.
Damn it. There's a 5 saved. 4 saved. So he's fully saved. Let me get that errant die.
Or not.
There it is.
Oh, get up.
Hey, Jeff, guess what Todd has?
What?
Oh my God.
Whatever game that was, and guess what I've got? Oh, and Slot.
Oh yeah, he did see the exchange. 3. Okay. Roll. Saves. 4.
We actually traded games once. Also, again,
Ooh, no
Chuck, if
saves.
you're on,
Okay, so surprise.
Chris has your
so
Ewok.
there those for 4 more.
it's not a euphemism of any sort.
1-6. So it's a suppress.
Okay.
What, huh?
I said also, Chuck, if you're on, Chris has your Ewok, which is not a euphemism of any sort.
2 hits.
Okay, now these guys do have a save because it's an HQ. So 6. So roll the 2.
You're shooting toes at an infantry team?
This is artillery.
Oh,
no,
okay.
not saves.
So,
I was
so
gonna
they're rolling
say,
in for suppression.
4s.
Okay, so 2 unsuppressed. And keep going. The next commander tank.
Thanks, John. I appreciate that.
2 hits. 1 save.
Well, he saves on 6s only. No, 4s.
Yeah, because it's armor.
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry.
So what?
Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. He's a CO. They actually save less. They're 6s. So did you roll a 6 to save? I know, but it's
All right. No, but he's still suppressed.
right. So the next tank, I think he missed that one. Got these 4 here. So this guy.
2 hits.
Okay. Save on.
2 saves.
Ooh.
2 hits. No saves.
So and
Suppressed.
Tyler, where the hell is Stalingrad on here?
It's not on that particular map
And the
because
last
I'm
one?
just doing fall blow. Oh, 2 more. Yeah, 2 more.
Jeez.
No hits that time.
Okay, and this guy.
2 hits.
So 4
And no saves.
and
1
suppression.
suppressed.
Okay. So that's pretty good. So suppress 2 command units. So that means these guys aren't gonna be able to do anything. Whatever, bro. Whatever, man.
And those are only 155s. What if I come up with my 8s?
Whatever, bro. All right. So now what?
All right.
Well, I say
I can't go after the recce.
nope.
with my
Chris, I
mortars.
think your camo is not particularly.
You can fire the
accurate.
record.
It's
You
not
got to
quite
bail on you guys.
do better on 6 mil. Have that, son.
All right.
So
You
I'm
can't
gonna go
fire
ahead-
the recce because recce is like a hybrid. So if you want to fire at the recce, he just gets 1.
Okay.
He's not in the open. He's a 5
I'm going to fire my mortars at him.
based on those guys seeing him. One of those units.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
He's ready?
yeah, no
It's recce on the hill.
Oh, okay.
motorcycle recce.
Oh boy.
Hitting on 5s.
And
Check the check.
they've got bloop 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 4.
So you have to roll. You have to decide who's commanding him. Which commander is commanding him.
Ivan.
So it's of the unit that they can see. Sorry.
Gonna be
So whoever one who's seeing him, 2 who's their commander.
Here.
Okay.
or no
Shit.
where'd he go here?
Okay. So then, what's his distance to the mortar? I think you're fine. It's within 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. So there's no command penalty. So
8 centimeters.
fire away, bro. You gonna command anyone else during this command roll, or just the mortar?
Infinity FOA or forward operating already.
The
No, forward operating does not command on board stuff.
Oh, you just random. There's no command to bring them on. To call that shit in.
what?
The airstrike.
No. So when you have onboard mortars or guns, so he has an onboard
They're either
mortar,
self-sighting or sighted by.
another unit on
Yeah.
board, but not the forward artillery observer. The forward
No,
artillery.
but I'm saying, didn't the commander activate the artillery observer?
No,
No.
artillery observer is his own thing.
Okay.
He is an HQ unit unto
Let it sit in the
himself.
corner.
He's gonna take a nap then.
Actually, no, they're not. They're
So it's gonna be quiet.
the infantry is good. The infantry is fine.
Okay, so firing on those bad boys. Hitting on 5s, baby. Oh no, you're commanding. Come on, fail.
Nope, it's an 8.
So you got it?
Yep.
Okay, then fire away, bro. Hitting on 5s.
4 dice, 5 dice, 5 dice because he's less than half
That didn't affect mortars.
now.
So
You say
good
that.
try, cheater.
You say that. Getting 3 hits.
Okay, no saves. He's dead.
That's what happens when you you're out there on a zoomed up.
Whatever, bro. Whatever, man. No carrying them.
They forgot their helmets.
Oh, they're riding motorcycles.
Helmets save lives.
Check's not up. What else you want to do?
What else you want to kill, Chris?
We're gonna go ahead and have this commander do his thing.
Boy,
What are they going to do?
He's going to fire. Have them fire this way.
All right. So we have these guys here.
With an 11, he doesn't do shit.
Yeah. These guys are flanking. So if we want to bring them on 2 foot on that side of the board, it's going to be a -1 to the CV. So we'll put the HQ there. I think it's time to bring them on.
Let's go ahead and
Let's attack these boys.
How does ambush work?
Or that's it.
How does an ambush work?
All right, let's figure it out. You can use it as op, or you can use it as right now.
While these guys are telling you about that, just one time I was playing a Fistful Lead Reloaded game, and it was like an introductory game, and these guys were a bunch of RPG
It's
gamers.
going to be deployment.
So
I'm looking at comments.
they were trying to capture the bacon tree, right? And so these one dude had 3 cowboys, and the other guy had a bunch of Indians, and the cowboys, their little mission brief said they had to go capture the bacon tree so that they could, feed everybody and whatnot. And so they were on these heights above the bacon tree in this little valley, and the first dude walked down there before they knew what they were doing, really. And then the Indians came streaming out a bunch of rocks across the valley and started shooting at them. And that's when the cowboys realized that it wasn't a bacon tree; it was a ambush. There it is. So that's my ambush story for the day.
Nice.
Yeah, taking the bacon. That was what I call the scenario. Taking the bacon.
Actually, I'm really glad that that's not East
Yeah,
and these aren't Greeks.
that's fair. Don is tough on Greece.
Um,
I talked at work for 20 minutes about that before finally getting to Tom is tough on Greece. And I got stuff thrown at me. It was outstanding.
this is weird. This might be worth noting to them. So it says it's triggered like op fire. Okay.
Oh, okay.
However, it does say you may combine an ambush with a scheduled air artillery strike. So
Okay.
schedule the strike as normal, but don't state the turn the strike phase comes in prior to placing the troops at the ambush so you can calculate the artillery strike. Okay, so it's a little different. So I don't see that you can put them on now.
Okay.
You can either do it with an artillery strike, which you can't do because you don't have a planned artillery strike.
Right.
So I think you can only.
Okay. I can only bring them on as
my
up
turn.
fire.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
But the cool thing is you can put them on and then they can fire.
Well, you know what?
Pop it, pop it, pop.
Pop, 50 pop.
They are going to get activated by the CO.
Todd's got all this fancy camera equipment and stuff. This is why he's
With a
a
6, they're good to go. All right. They are going to, well, he is going to target here. He,
Who's the other guy targeting?
Jeff, are you still on here?
he is going to target.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I would assume you're always attacking the flank.
I would
Or
think
I guess
so.
that you already.
I can line them up however I want.
Well, you always
to.
minus the 1 though anyway from error, so maybe that's what that's accounting for. So.
Yeah.
Jeff, you on here still?
Is he muted?
Probably.
Any more questions?
John Longshore says, and that, my children, is why the Soviet Union put all their political chips into third world countries so that
Commentary from John Longshore.
so that they didn't have to do this, like vampires versus crucifixes. You got to believe. But if the Soviets really, really wanted to fight, they would have not piddled down the yellow brick road.
All right.
Rule 7B: it's always the Americans' turn.
Nice. All right. So how many dice?
5.
All right.
But
There's no extra dice, I don't think, and I can't imagine,
probably not.
because you would always have
Yeah, but
hitting on 4s.
the reason they've got a range is in case you had anti-aircraft on
Gotcha.
board.
Okay. And yet, then you can't see past, built up terrain. Or
Right.
I don't think.
Looking
Actually,
for 4s. I've got 1.
save on 5.
A 1.
Okay, so no save and suppress.
A 4.
So he's suppressed. And 1 hit. Okay, next guy.
All right. 4 hits.
I'd like to say 4 potential hits.
1's 3 saved. And I can't suppress him anymore.
Todd's always been in that.
Okay, wait. So hold on. 3 were, so how many went through?
1.
All right, so now he's already suppressed. You're going to roll that die, and he's going to move that many backwards.
3.
3 whole centimeters backwards.
Yikes.
Yoinks! Sorry, everyone.
Hey, Jeff, did you know that Todd's playing Stalingrad 42 over here with unclipped counters?
Okay, now what? You going to try to command those boys again?
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
Keep going, buddy. Bruh.
Leading 8s.
Go, bruh.
Leading 8s. 7.
Oh.
You know what? They like right where they are. We're going to do it again.
What's your problem, bro?
I'm just trying to look at you all seriously.
2 hits.
How many?
1 saved.
Okay, so roll the die for how far he moves back.
5.
All right, and how many hits did he get? Just one?
1 more.
2.
Uno
They're
mas.
not taking very many hits very quick here. Save value is lovely. Next guy, same guy.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 potential.
2 saved.
So 2 hits then.
Yep.
Went through. So roll those 2 dice for the distance.
5.
So if they, I think that makes him a total of 3 hits now. Then.
Yes.
If he gets 10 or more, he's knocked out. Like in one roll. So if you roll 10 or 12.
Right. I see what you're going with that.
Okay. Command him again.
Yep.
So now what's your command? 6.
7. Because 9, 8, 7.
Okay. 7.
Hey.
Same guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you came over to help out.
3.
You haven't taken an action since I got here.
I know. Sorry.
Jeez.
So,
Ooh, no saves. He's gone.
okay.
Yeah, he gone.
So he just this Apache finally took him out.
Cobra.
Whatever.
Hey, completely different aircraft.
I know it is. I know.
Right. Next guy.
Just take him out.
Ooh, 4.
Uh-oh.
2 saved.
So how many total hits?
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
You were. I thought he only had 2. He's got 3. Yeah, the 2 that went through was enough to make him
Command him
be
again.
no more.
Command him again.
Oh, hell, why not?
6.
The worst thing that happens is they don't do anything. An 11.
Or you blunder.
Yeah.
They go attack your own guys.
It could happen. I've seen that before.
Okay.
A lot.
Now what's up?
Well, that was the CO. So he's the last to
So
pull
that's
the
it. You're
trigger.
done. So take off your suppressions and move your command units. You need a tape measurement where I got it right here in my belt. If you want to.
Nice. Nice. You're going to knock all kinds of shit over.
What?
You would completely deforest that end of the table.
All right. You want to move any of your commanders?
Nah.
Okay. This is now turn 3.
Move it a little more smoothly.
Yeah. All right. So we can do things in initiative. So we can see these guys more. So, yeah, so
Crossing obstacles says he's heading to sleep. Have fun and good luck. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. We'll see y'all. We'll see you later. Hope to see you next time. And then John says, Fort Knox tank range is Company XO. I was given the unit supply sergeant as my gunner. Target missed last. We could track that round. It was headed into Indiana. Nice.
If you bring those tanks in here or back, there's no penalty on the command rule. If you bring them in here or up, it'll be a -1 to the command. So you put the commander.
What's their command?
Gunner, Sabo, who's your farmhouse? Identified. Fire.
Yeah, 7.
That's great. That's good stuff there, John.
It's like 6 or 7 to fire.
Well,
Why would they be bringing them in
No,
with
no.
7s?
they'd be bringing them on 7s, and then you'd roll command on a 7 in the next turn. So you put the commander wherever you want to bring them on, right? And then you'll roll. And if they succeed, then they'll get a.
Where's their commander? Is that the dude up forward?
So you don't have to worry about that.
We lost Jeff.
These guys right here. This one I'm talking about flank. Oh,
I know.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. The commander is
The guy who's
up
forward?
here. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to think about that,
Yeah, let's do it.
where you want to bring on them, but their initiative, if we're within 15 centimeters, which is nothing. No.
Well, no, we destroyed you guys. Losing 15
Yep.
over here.
So we can't do anything. And this is kind of a lone unit. He's waiting for his old flank. No. Oh, never mind. Forget it.
Guys are dead, aren't they?
Yeah, this CO really doesn't have anybody to command. He's just kind of here in case somebody fails the command roll. And we're going to command assigned in this turn. So now it's our command phase.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this whole unit is very suppressed in the commander. So the commander can't do anything. So you're going to have to use the CO to command these guys over here.
So he can move. Well, he can't move till the end of the turn, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's fine. Let's do it.
what do we want to do first? You want to command the hind to come in, and or do you want to command the flank, or those guys? What do you want to do? What do you want to do, man?
Well, how far does everything move?
30, 20.
Okay.
Yeah, and unlimited. So 30 and 20.
Well,
Yeah, you could flank up there and come over here. These guys are going to hit on 6s because they're in the built-up area, the city.
oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, and you really, if you came on this, you can only see whoever's on the edge. You have to actually get in this
So how does? Oh, the mortar can fire direct. I'm sorry.
to move through any of this with tanks is a -1 to the command penalty because they're moving through dense terrain.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, we need to kill that forward observer first off.
So how you have to do that is either hit them with artillery or overrun them.
You can't just shoot the.
You have to. No, you can't hit command.
Command. Okay, forward
Their command,
observers is
yeah,
on
the
command.
Our air observer is here, and our RD is here. Unfortunately, suppressed. So we could call in air on these guys too if we wanted to. That would be our frogfoot. We can also bring the hind in under the command of whatever. Well, you have to be our CO or this guy, because this commander over here is suppressed.
Both of the COs over there are suppressed.
This is our artillery
Oh,
observer.
that's right.
So let's get it right. Okay,
Let's move these guys up first then.
roll away. You're gonna move around the woods. So you don't have to pay the penalty. Another blunder. Fantastic.
That's like the 6th blunder today.
I just rolled boxcars. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Shoot it yourself! Shoot it yourself!
All right, so go run and roll those again there, bro.
7.
All right, that's going to be a roll 3 dice. So now roll 3 dice, and the command unit moves that distance directly towards its own table baseline.
7.
So this guy moves back. That's not too bad. Damn it.
Well, that's embarrassing.
So now, these guys, if you want to bring them in, the helicopter. Well, you don't want to use the helicopter because you have to use your CO. So if we want to command, like pretty much that's all we can do.
Bring these guys in.
All right. So
Can we just No, we'd have to order those guys to disembark, wouldn't we?
Yes.
And they failed. Yeah, well, that's a good idea.
They failed very, very bad.
So where do you want to bring him in? What side?
Let's go shooting the back ass into those.
All right, so they're going to command here. So now I keep knocking your turrets off because I guess I hate your models. That's really nice. So, I'm sorry. So now they're going to command on us. Do it on a 7, boy.
Right?
Yeah.
5.
Yep, and they come on a whole move on.
We'll move on. So they get 30 centimeters.
Yep.
Is that what you said?
Mhm.
Do these guys need to have any sort of? So here's a question. I missed the start of this. Are these sections or platoons?
That's just one large group.
No, I'm saying
Oh, I'm sorry.
In this game,
Each vehicle is a vehicle.
is a vehicle. Okay.
Yeah, so you have a company of T-72s coming on against my platoon.
So This guy can shoot him. You can bring these guys on the face. These guys.
You can't shoot at him.
Well, that's commander. All right, so you're shooting him then.
Can't
That's
shoot
a
him
commander,
either.
isn't it?
No. Oh wait, that's commander as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, forget that.
What about those guys?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Shooting him. Okay.
What are
You can
those
fire-
guys?
And you can shoot
That's
past the
infantry.
command too. So you here you'll want to shoot the infantry and you can't see the tank because you can't shoot over the things there.
But you can get it all up in you right there.
I was going to say, is there tank assault in this game?
Now the thing
You
here.
can't overrun troops in the open. Yeah.
You can?
So the thing
Can I
is
run
though,
over
okay,
these 113s?
ambush.
Wham bush!
I can only
You could.
not if it's
Yeah.
if I already called that as my ambush area over
Yeah,
there.
you have your.
It has to happen there.
Yeah.
And
Well-
I'm not seeing this.
No, I would say if you can. I would say if you can. Well, let's read how it works. I think it has to be moved within a distance of your. So where's ambush?
Apparently down the hill where the cowboys were looking.
Yeah. Tie.
Triggered the same way as a hot fire, but an enemy unit must move in. So within 25 centimeters of your point.
Right. And my point is basically there. So
Do you want to mark it with the tree?
Yeah.
Do you want it there? Or do you want it?
that's fine.
You might as well make it.
Yeah.
So here.
And I can't see this,
Didn't even know what's going on over there.
which doesn't make any damn sense to me, but okay.
What's up?
He's just.
I can't see that. I can't see that a company of T-72s just rolled up on my
Yeah,
ass.
so that's what happens. You've been rather focused over here, it would appear.
So now try to command him now with a 7.
6.
No, that's
Oh, 7 is there.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
This is where it gets nasty.
All right. So now you're going to shoot. Choose your targets.
Well, these 3, we can just start out shooting at the infantry.
Okay.
Because they don't have any other targets.
So he can. They're dismounted, so you can target that or the infantry, whichever you want to do.
Let's shoot at the infantry. Why the hell would we shoot at 113s?
Do your 113s have any weapons? Well, because they're 113s. I think does transport count towards breakpoint?
Do they
No.
have toes? Or are they just
Yeah, they-
50s?
If they have weapons, then I would say they count.
They don't have weapons.
Okay.
I mean,
250, so it's probably a 50 caliber, right?
yeah, it's
So
just
then they
Yeah,
count
because it says
towards-
no hits versus hard targets.
yeah.
So I'd assume it's a 50.
So the reason you'd want to kill McMurray is that if we can get him to half his number of units, he breaks. He might break.
Yeah.
But the infantry are way better, aren't they? Well, if
No.
they don't count, then I don't give a shit. But let's shoot.
They do. Yeah. You want to fire at both.
Both block this view, so we want to get rid of them. So maybe fire one. And does he have a save value, Chris?
113s?
Yes.
Probably a 6 or 5.
6.
A 6.
All right. So then I just say you choose 2 at this one, 1 on that, or 2
Yeah.
and 1.
Let's do 2 and 1.
Okay. So the distance is
Just over 20.
and you're sitting on the flank. So add 2 dice to your roll.
The reason why you can't fire at the commander, John, is that in a regular game, the HQ stand is
It's a concept.
yeah, it's not really a unit in and of itself. It's an amalgamation
You're
of
rolling 8
command
dice.
structure
8
that
Hitting on 4.
is
2 hits,
not really there.
3 hits.
If that makes any
And you
sense.
roll those
So-
dice, see if he saves. Which one you roll on it? Infantry?
It's
Okay,
it's
so
a-
the infantry
it's,
took 2 hits.
what's the
So-
word I'm looking for?
So
An abstraction?
Thank you. Yeah,
So that's
it's
3
an
hits, right?
abstraction. It's a point
Oh,
of
Oh,
command.
shoot, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, this guy on the infantry, you said 2.
Is
on
a
the
point
infantry, right?
for the center of the
8 more.
command
8 more?
field, as it were,
Jokes.
a sphere of control
2
by
more
that
hits, or
command
3 more
unit.
hits
Yeah, they're dead.
for 6.
Yeah, you have to go on this, they're dead. So now
Okay.
roll,
Well,
your,
that's nice because that was 4 more hits.
roll your tank on them. Your infantry is
So
no
that's 4 or 8.
infantry is longer with us.
Is that another 8?
Yes.
Okay.
Tank on 4s.
2, 3, 4.
4 hits. Now roll for saves. Saves on 6s.
4 saves. None.
And then now roll
He's got-
for one more time to see if they suppress. Looking for
How many hits go
hits.
through?
4.
So what do I
He
do to
gone.
He
suppress
gone. Never mind. Smoke him.
Mr. Chris.
There you go.
All right.
So now fire, do the same with all these. Add up, so they're all going to be firing 8 shots.
And I got to split, right?
No, you can fire them all in one unit if you want.
But I mean, I got to decide what I'm shooting at.
Yeah. Before you roll.
So I'm gonna shoot 2 at this
Okay.
M1, 2 at that M1, and then this center guy is just gonna fire into the fucking infantry.
Okay, just say
Into
this
the
one.
infantry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now,
Okay, so first M1. I need more dice than this. I'm shooting 8 dice for each.
so 16 dice.
You're good. I'll roll 8 for each one. That way I roll tank by tank. Okay, so this first guy. What am I looking for?
Force.
4s, 3 hits.
Okay.
That was abysmal. I just rolled 4 3s in one. I'm sorry, that's 4 hits. 4 hits.
I got 4 hits.
And 2 more hits, total of 6.
Okay. So now saves on
What are saves on M1s, Chris?
3s, but it's gonna be 4 because they're in their flank.
Okay.
So 4s. So
3 saves, so 3 went through.
all right. So roll those 3 to see if he suppresses.
3 4s,
He suppresses.
3 4-ups.
All right. So now roll for the infantry. I think you're just rolling one guy at him, right?
I still have a second tank shooting at him.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
Because I have 8 per, right?
8 per. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But they're firing together.
yes,
Okay. So how many hits went through? 3.
3.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Or
So
I'm sorry, 6 hits. Or
he saved all but 3.
yes, yeah. Yes.
There we go.
So that's 3 more hits.
Okay.
How many hits total?
Is this the save?
No, I'm doing the second
Oh, okay.
right because there's 8 per.
8 per. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So 3 hits. I'm sorry. 3 hits went through. Let me roll your saves.
Okay. So right now he's got 3 hits on him. And he's saving.
Just saved 1, so 2 more
So
hits.
he's got 5 hits. How many do they have?
M1s get 5 hits.
All right. He's dead.
Sorry. Then these 2 M1s firing it, or these 2 T-72s firing at that M1. on the
Okay. So
far
that's a
side.
total of 16 dice.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. To make sure.
We're gonna just roll. I forgot that I had 2, so we're just gonna roll 16 hit dice to start with.
Yeah.
We'll total up hits from there. So needing 4s.
Correct.
That's 6 hits.
Okay.
The first 8. That was impressive. All right. Yep. And then the second tank added 4 hits, so 10 total hits. And then we need
Save on
4s.
4s. Yep.
he saved 5 of them, so 5 hits go through.
Okay. He's dead.
Okay.
Now that one guy on the infantry.
Yep. He's got 8 shots. Needing 4 still.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they getting 8 shots?
Because flank and closeness.
So they start with 6.
7, 8. And then 4s, baby.
4s. We got
Ugh.
4 of them going in.
Okay, no saves, but I think they have 5 hits, right?
What?
Infantry.
What the hell are infantry? 6 hits.
Oh, 6 hits. Okay, and so now roll for suppression on them. 4 rolls, suppress on 4.
I got 3.
They're suppressed. All right, so now to command again. I think, yeah, that was their second command, right? So now,
Yes. I got 6.
That's not infantry.
What the hell is that?
what is that guy?
That's my
Like your commander?
yeah, it's an HQ. It's my my artillery observer.
Then that infantry.
So yeah,
I don't
that
know.
infantry.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna make you re-roll all that shit.
That's fine. We can. Yeah, that was the easy part. That was only 1 tank shooting.
Okay,
No, my point. I just
Yeah, we can do that.
shifted over.
That's fine.
so now if you want to command them again, it's a 6 or less. Unless you want to move,
There's no harm in trying, is there?
If you get
blunder,
boxcars, you blunder.
or you roll 2 1s and you get double.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, let's go for it. 7. So they don't do
okay.
anything. Damn.
So now let's see. Shall we command these boys? No,
They blundered. They ate it.
no, we don't want to do
Remember?
anything. We're scared.
We can bring the frog foot on though, and our hind.
Let's see. So where's our air? Observe our air. Yeah, our air. Well, we got rid of all the targets.
We have this thing, and you can see this thing.
That's a commander.
Can you see this thing?
No.
Because
Oh, it's built up area. Man, see this is when 2mm buildings would be perfect.
Well, I can't find mine.
You have 2mm buildings?
I saw those Picos I bought a while back.
Oh, we should have told me. I could have brought a bunch of 2mm.
Yeah.
Remind me next time. I'll bring 2mm stuff. Or a bunch of 6mm for that matter.
Well, I mean,
he can shoot it.
Yeah.
These goobers, can't he?
I
Or
don't
is he blocked by
block
that?
by that. I
destructive-
like to put smoke on the ground, so
Well, Todd, you really screwed us over.
move him over. So I guess have the CO try to command these guys that aren't suppressed, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and move them. Want to do that or?
What all can this infantry do? If we
No,
kill,
not a
if
shit. Nothing right now because they're suppressed. But even if they're not suppressed,
we kill them, I guess he can still call stuff in, can't he?
The commander cannot call anything in.
So if we kill him, then these helicopters have to piss off.
no.
Because the helicopters
Oh, okay.
they're kind of free range because we don't have any anti.
Yeah, then let's try and activate these guys then.
Yeah, basically, he's done because he no longer has.
Anyone that command.
A unit.
He no
he
longer
can
has
command.
artillery. He's my artillery observer.
Oh,
I no longer have off-board artillery, so
why is that?
I only had one.
Oh, you can fire him every turn.
Oh, we can?
Mhm.
Okay.
So we do want to get rid of him, but you're gonna have to get rid of him with an overrun.
Yeah,
So these tanks could move up, and
Yeah, so they screwed up.
just not this turn.
Yes.
so these guys can all fire on this infantry,
Or they can move.
or they can move.
They're outside of 20 inches though, or 20 centimeters though, so that's going to be a negative, isn't it? On their command.
Yeah, for sure. So they are.
They're within 30.
Oh, they are the furthest guy.
Yep.
He's 40
He is?
from here, from this guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's your CO.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes. So, I mean, but it's 20. Is it bands of 20 or bands of 20?
Bands are 20, so he would have a -1. So he's a 9, so it'd be an 8.
But if if we screw up on these guys, then we can't bring in the Heinz or the Frogfoot, right?
Well, the frog foot is brought in by this guy.
But he can't see
I
anything.
can't say. So we'll need to move him when we move commanders. Yeah, we can command him with the CO at 9. There's no penalty if you want to command him first.
Let's do that because they seem pretty rapey.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Does your CO have to be able to see the unit he's calling the hind on, or does the hind just see him? If they're visible.
The hind sees him.
All right, so if you want to, we can call the hind on that tank. Try to take that tank out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here comes Rambo. All right, so got him.
Got all 4.
All right, so how many dice do they get? The
The
hind.
hind gets 6.
6 dice hitting on
Yeah.
4s. Saves on 4s.
Would you like to know what their soft target? How many dice are rolling on a soft target?
How many?
But
30.
Yeah, I was about to say a
30?
number. Yeah.
30.
You have any soft targets?
I mean, we could shoot at those infantry
That's true.
or the infantry in the woods over
Let's
there.
take the tank out first, and then
6 dice. Medium dice. Ooh. There's the McMurray dice. 0.
all right. You command him again.
Yeah, dude.
Remember, if you fail, we won't go unless you don't want to command these guys. So remember if we want to command them or not. But
Those guys suck.
okay, you suck over there. All right, so go ahead and do it. So it's now an 8.
Well, let's focus on. Can he just call and repeat bombardments without? Is there any advantage to that? Like, is it harder for him to bombard those guys if they move?
Yeah, if they move,
Okay.
you'll hit less people.
So we're
So
gonna move.
so now you're hitting on
An 8.
an 8.
Okay.
So move all the ones that don't have a red marker on them. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And they move 30.
They move 30. Yeah.
Do they have any facing restrictions?
No, they don't. If they now you can't move them through here because we didn't take account for that. Because if they move through dense, they have to have
Yeah.
a penalty.
But the fields and stuff.
Fields are fine. They stop at linear obstacles.
Okay. And they can't overrun his.
Yeah, correct.
50 cal and a death wish counter against free range helicopters. There you go. Yeah, 50 cal ain't doing shit to a hind though. Let's be honest.
That is true.
I mean, it took Rambo an RPG 7 to take it out.
That is true.
This guy. That's it.
Of course, anybody in the back end of that Huey was fragged.
Oops. Yeah, no shit, right? There's no such thing as backblast in Hollywood, Chris.
Ooh, no command penalty. So
That's what I was trying for.
now you're on an 8.
Yep.
Chris, you gonna go take a nap while we're doing all this?
No, I'm good.
So unless what do you want to do?
Now I feel like it would make more sense to order these guys to shoot than the Hind because they're going to get a shitload more dice.
Well, the Hind's done because we've stopped commanding him, so he can't do anything else this time.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Should have told you that.
That's okay.
You should have read my mind.
So we're going to shoot him.
8's hitting on him. Okay.
Good.
All right.
So they have 6 dice.
So they're going to all have 7 dice because they're half, but not 8 because they're not in flank.
Yep.
And he is behind cover, so 5, sitting on 5.
Sitting on 5. Okay. First tank.
Well, and yeah, and they're all shooting at the same time, so. Yep. Okay.
They only have 1 target, right?
Yep.
Okay. First tank. Hitting on 5s, hits 1.
Okay. Save on 3s.
Fail.
So 1 hit through.
And then 6 suppresses.
Suppressed. So he's suppressed, but we're not going to work. Chris, you want to grab a red marker, but
We want to look at hits first.
Yep.
Okay.
But he
You
is
get 4 more. You get 4 more. He gone.
No more hits on that.
Or 3 more
Second
actually.
tank.
Was that?
Okay.
No more hits for the second tank.
Okay.
Because they need 5s, right?
correct.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 hits. Save on 3s.
1 hit goes through.
He's got
2 more.
Fourth tank. 3 hits. Save on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
1 goes through.
So he's got a total of 4 hits.
Yep.
And he got suppressed off that first shot, right?
Yep.
There's no
Yeah, no need to
triple
roll.
suppression.
Nope.
Okay. They keep going on a 7, can't they? What else do
Yep.
we have to command?
That's it.
Not a Frogfoot?
Nope.
Because
No.
Frogfoot has to come in
Yep.
from him.
So we need to move that commander so we can see stuff.
So you're going on a 6 now.
Correct.
That's 7, right?
Well, yeah, no, it is this.
Because there's no penalty for distance.
Correct. Yes. Yep. That's right. So it's a 7 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is 3rd time.
7. All right, let's go through that exercise again.
Okay.
Let me go get a drink. I need a drink.
Jesus, we're driving Todd to drink. So hitting on 5s, 2 hits. Saving on 3s.
You just need 1 to go through.
Both of them saved. Next guy.
Okay.
Hitting on
All
5s.
he needs 1.
3 hits. All 3 of them saved. You gotta be shitting me. Next guy.
3rd guy. Oh man, this could be our hero of the game.
Hitting on 5s. 3 5s.
Should have popped smoke.
3 fucking saves. Last guy.
Can you do it when you're surprised? Probably can.
3 hits. And there's 4 1s over here. I think the issue is I'm rolling the hot dice. 3 saves.
Then let me roll. Let's command him on a 6. 10. He's done. All right.
There
so,
you go. I thought for sure letting Todd roll when you alone was
All
a
right.
good idea.
So move all the commanders.
What's the
So the command
You want to move him.
40, same movement restrictions.
Farty?
Farty. And then we'll take all the suppressions off our guys after we move the commanders. So
I can't see past linear unless I'm up against a kid.
correct.
That's a stupid place to move him, man.
Put him up on the hilltop.
No, that's where your artillery is. Fuck off.
I'm just helping you out.
Do we want to move the CO at all? He seems fine there. He's kind of in the middle of the table.
Should I just?
John says Captain Sakinski's revenge.
What are you talking about?
Should I put our observer right here?
Yeah.
Fuck it. He got on them motorcycles and said.
So now he can only target units. So he can target this guy,
What about these guys?
this guy. Oh yeah, he can target them. Sorry.
Yeah, bring in Frogfoot to annihilate the infantry there.
So we can't move that. So go ahead and pull the suppressions off those guys. And I think we're done moving commanders.
So the reason why your Hind has 30 dice against soft target,
Because there's rockets and. a
well,
gajillion
it's
MGs and-
7.62 Five barrel or Gatling
Mm.
was replaced with dual 30s.
Mm. Oh wow. Okay.
It's got the same gun that the SG-25 has.
Okay. Sheesh. All right. So now it's your initiative, bro. American initiative, turn 4.
Well, let's go ahead and do. Let me see him.
Who?
No, because you got that in the way.
Because Tony likes smoke on the battlefield.
And that's fine.
Bang.
Um,
Let me refill the water bottle real quick here.
I will, however, see if I can get him commanded, move him, and then
What are you doing?
so I'm gonna see if I can get him activated, so I can move him, so he can see this direction.
The recce.
Oh, geez, you guys didn't tell me my hair was messed up.
Doesn't matter. With a
Well,
an
right-
11.
So hold on, recce.
Yeah.
All you do with them is if you want to move him, you roll 1 die to see how many move segments he's going to get. So in the initiative
Oh.
phase, so go ahead and just roll 1 die and see how many times you can move, and you can move him 5. So he'll move 5 up to 5 movements during the movement phase.
during the movement phase, which means okay, yeah, that's fine.
So what you'll do is you can move him through
Well,
here.
no, that's not recce.
Oh, wait, what is that?
That's my forward arrows observer.
Oh, well then he is a commander. He'll move at the end of your command phase.
Okay,
You don't have to roll for him to move.
so I can't do anything with him this turn.
That is correct.
I should have moved him last turn.
That's correct.
Oh well. Say I love you. Well, crap. They're suppressed, so they can't do anything. He has a tank, so let's go ahead and.
He suppressed them.
Oh, he is suppressed, so he can't do anything. And I can't bring them on because they only come on an
On an op fire.
outfire.
You
So
so
I'm
asshole.
not-
I'm
I'm
telling
not
you that
doing-
my hair was all messed up like I just woke up or something.
Well, I just,
So I'm not. The only
It's
thing I
almost
can
like I just
do.
woke up or
I
something.
can't compete with your good looks, so I have to try to hurt you as much as I can.
So the only thing I can do is see if I can get them activated to grab more artillery.
That's your forward artillery observer.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a 5, he does it.
Got it. So where's your aiming point? So this would be a unit. So him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then roll your. How far away are you? Oh, sheesh. So it's gonna be 2 dice for deviation, and roll your deviation die. Oh, spot on. But it's spot on, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So that's good.
So I'm getting what? Basically, I don't get him.
Nope. So you get 2 commands and 2 units. But you might take out. No, you're not. You can just suppress them. You can take out the commanders though.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and do that first tank. And it's 4 dice.
4 dice, 4s, save on 5s.
There's 2 hits.
Save on 5s.
2 4s.
So
So
it's no saves, and he.
So
So
6 is suppressed.
so there's an optional rule that if you take on 2 hits, you automatically suppress, which I think I like that for artillery myself. So
2 hits.
okay. Save on 5s.
1 goes through.
Now let's see if he suppresses.
5 is suppressed.
That's good.
2 hits.
Save on 6s.
No saves.
He is dead. So we no longer have an artillery observer. So he did nothing.
What, we don't?
Nope.
What the hell?
I think we can bring him back on if we want.
2 hits
Oh no. Oh, he's just blowing
One
up the same
save.
shit that.
and a suppress. So he takes a hit.
You did not save a hit.
All right.
That's good.
So he's done. Because he's only got one
Yep.
one battery per. Yeah, he only got one battery per. All right. Well, let's see if we can command these helicopters. No. So I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
Take off your suppression on your 4-hit guy and this guy.
Move and you command. Yeah, you want to move your commander here.
Let's kill everything, Todd.
You can move 40. So you'd move him outside of the town there, so we can.
Oh, but now I'll nestle up in my little trees.
Yeah, we're gonna move him.
So we resuppressed all these assholes?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Move him
Oh, gee, Jay. Not Jay.
Criminally. Or criminally.
Move him over here.
Is that your overall commander?
Yeah.
So yeah, he just moves around. You want him on the edge or not? No.
No.
Okay, so initiative. No one's within 50. Oh, well, these guys might be within 15.
There should be.
Yep, he is. So they can move forward. This guy can see him. So and he's with 15. So you have to see the target.
They can basically, everybody can see everything. It's just a question of who can pile in.
If you want to take out the commander, you have to overrun them. So you will roll into them, and there you go. Wait, I don't think they're within.
He was.
Okay.
15, right?
Yep.
15 or centimeters?
Yeah, 15 centimeters. So no.
The other guys weren't, just him.
Okay, just him. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I can only get, with the Rex there, I can only get like 3 in.
So
Basically, you've just done an overrun on my.
when he's trying to overrun your command, let's look at overrun. I think you get to fire, but not if they can't see you from the rear end. So probably this guy can't do it. He can only do 1 per.
Oh, okay.
It's because now if they could get on the side, they can.
Command
Side.
overrun.
Oh, they're just
To overrun a command unit, move any of your units except command units into contact.
okay, did it. We've done it twice.
So he's not.
Your unit may not move any further. Actually, it should be farther
So you use
until it carries out another action. Roll 1d6 for each assault value of your unit.
So can you assault normal stuff?
Hold on.
Yeah, let's do the command overrun.
Oh, okay.
first.
I thought it was only, you could only overrun command. Okay.
The enemy command unit will count as being in the open, so you will require a roll of 4+ to hit. The enemy can roll to save their unit as normal, succeeding on a roll of 6. If the command unit survives, it will move 10 centimeters for each unsaved hit directly towards the table baseline. It may not then move at the end of the command phase. If it exits the table as part of this move, it is knocked out and removed from play. Command units cannot overrun command units.
How
There
many
you
dice are we rolling?
Let's just go with number of attacks.
So 8.
Yeah.
8 hitting on 4s. Go.
Until we get a
1.
Roll that. See if he saves a 6.
Come on, 6.
So now,
I got a half save.
now you roll to see how far you move back because he didn't. Every unsaved hit you rolled and moved back. So roll it again.
No, it will move 10 centimeters for each unsaved hit.
Okay. So roll. Oh, just automatically 10.
It's 10 centimeters.
Okay.
Unsaved hit.
So move him back 10 centimeters.
He moves through my tanks.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
they're all freaking out there. So I just move it probably to the side where you can. Unless there's something about them rolling into enemies.
Okay. And then
Normally, 9 times out of 10, you're not getting assaulted
Oh,
from the rear.
roll on that then save tip. I guess see if he's suppressed. So hit him on a 4. Nope, he's fine.
Okay, then the next one.
Yep.
Still 8.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
3.
And he has a normal save value, but it's on the flank, so it's going to be save on 4s.
3 hits.
Okay. Now so he's going to roll 30 centimeters back
And
towards
he
the
is
base edge. It looks like he's
surprised.
going to roll off the table.
Yep.
So what he's going to do is the next command phase.
And
We
we
need
draw a
to-
place. It's the list
It's
is
going
right
to be
here.
a -1 CV, so it'll be a 7. Okay, so that's it. Now, do you want to? Oh yeah. So we want to see if we can. What a tank does with another tank. I don't think they can overrun. I don't think you can do
I
that.
can't just run over that
Just-
aluminum box.
You want to just shoot him? Let's just shoot him. Shooting him will do pretty good. You'll roll 8 dice on him.
Yeah, you're going to roll 8 dice on something that has a save
I'll
of
roll it.
a
I was
6.
at Half Price Books yesterday, and so I went to old Avalon Hill bookshelf games
Mm-hmm.
and some from other random companies, but they wanted like $60 for all of them.
They asked too much, so he got 3 hits.
Well, that's my point. I think I've ruined it buying all their cheap ass games that they had at that store
3 hits
between 1776 for $20 and Rommel by West End Games for what $5. I think I ruined the waters there.
How many hits does that guy have?
He gets 4. Okay. So,
All right, so this guy initiative.
Now it's normal command again.
We'll say this guy initiative. This guy initiative. Normal command.
How bad do you think I can screw up their command roll this time?
I don't know, man. So you could dismount the troops, the foot troops. They could all dismount.
But they're still going to require a command to do it. So
No, yeah, I know. I'm just saying you have to say what you want to do first.
we're going to advance.
All right. So around the trees, because if you get
Yes.
through it. Okay, perfect. Got it. 7. So
ambush.
move them. What? Wait, are they within 25 of your guy yet?
As soon as the closest one gets into a 25, ambush.
Okay. So here's an ambush. Where's 25?
His ambush is this tree.
So we're measure 25 here. Let's see where it is. So right where our commander is. So as soon as they get up there,
Yep.
so bloop, now he ambushes.
Okay. What's he got ambushing?
I don't know. We'll find out. It's a mystery. Okay, no, sorry. No, look out! Here he comes. I'm not Jay. I bring an ambush.
Oh shit! He's got a whole bunch of 113s or 114s or whatever the hell these little guys are.
M901s.
Those
Those
things.
are those are
With
toes.
toes. Yeah. And then some goobery goobers.
All right. I'm gonna shoot.
Okay. I think what Todd is saying, you should dismount an infantry, you dummy. You big dumb idiot. I'm sorry, Todd. Todd's about to do a lot better once I leave him.
Says, assuming this is a company, there's a battalion commander that was away from keyboard by not covering a flank. I'm guessing he was branched finance. No, see, that's what the ambush is. He didn't know I had this out there.
Yeah.
He didn't know I had it out there. All right. So I'm going to fire that first tank on the first. Who's it's over there? I get 6 dice, yes. Because I'm normally 5, but I'm less than 60, so I get 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
So farthest tank on first farthest. Right there, yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Good.
So 6 dice. Okay. Needing 4s. I got 2.
Save on 6s, I assume.
OT 64 is yes 6.
You say both?
Save both.
Woo, baby! Baby.
Here.
I'll just. Yeah, so you're gonna fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna outfire the next tank.
Oh no.
Oh no. The same guy, or you're supposed to declare before?
Yeah.
Okay.
There
Well,
we go.
you're probably shooting this guy because you would roll them all at the same time. So you want to just fire this middle guy?
Huh?
Target this guy.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. 5.
5 hits.
No saves.
So he's probably dead.
I would say so.
What happens
It's,
to the troops on board?
they.
I think.
How does that get a 6 save?
Yeah.
Oh, 3. Yeah, it's a 6 save, but okay. Yeah, 3 hits. It only takes 3 hits.
So they're probably dead.
Oh,
but
probably.
I'm curious what happens if it's suppressed.
Wonder if it's under passenger.
Yeah, it's under movement, I think. No, it's under firing.
Um,
I don't actually know what I'm laughing at. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't have access to a rule book, so I'm just looking to make fun of Jeff on here, but he's not saying anything.
It says firing, but I didn't see it. Meh. See?
all right, hold on. Page 37. Passengers and lumbered guns are knocked out when their transport is knocked out.
Okay, so if it's hitting not, they would have. So that other guys would have dismounted. If it had-
When
Same
transport
as
carrying
that.
passengers is hit but not knocked out, the occupants of soft-skinned vehicles and troops riding on tanks will dismount and immediately become suppressed. Occupants of armored transport may choose to dismount but will be suppressed if they do so. Any troops dismounting from transport units will remain in base contact with the transport unit at the time of they dismount. They may then carry out actions during their turn as normal.
So that's one that's a little odd because usually it dismount up to 5 centimeters away.
Right, because basically what they're doing is they're just scrambling as they can out. And
Okay.
But
Can this guy fire?
yeah.
He can do something.
Yeah.
So well, if since all you can see is him, we'll say that you had these two guys firing together on him.
Sure. M901 has 7 dice, 8 dice because it's
range.
Yeah.
On 4s.
What did I say? 7 dice, so 8 dice. Even 4s.
You working?
Huh?
You working today?
Yeah.
I'm doing it late now.
That's what I said. Todd will start rolling better when I leave.
3.
Yeah. No.
You've got 1 save to go through,
Okay.
and you are suppressed.
Okay. So I need
Which
I need a marker and 2, so the troops come out.
2 suppress markers.
Mm-hmm. Are the troops suppressed as well?
I
yes.
think those are so good.
And then I need a little tiny micro die.
Well, they don't have to get out if they don't want to.
Oh, I thought if they were, I don't know. What do you think they should do?
Get out of there rolling.
The occupants of soft-skinned vehicles and troops riding
Oh, soft skin.
have to dismount. If they're in an armored vehicle, they don't have to dismount.
Yeah, I think they get out.
Yeah, they just got hit by a tow missile.
Yeah, I would get out, I think.
They're feeling lucky. They want to get the hell out.
You feeling lucky?
Punk.
All right. And then the others don't have any shots.
Does the ambush count as? Do they count as op, or no? They're just out there. Who's their commander?
Oh, snippity snap.
Oh, someone cheated.
Snippity snap, no commanders.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Tough
Okay.
commanders, no breathing.
There you go. There you go. All right. You may continue.
Your Stalingrad pocket is a larger box than mine is.
I can't imagine that. You have first edition?
No,
I can't imagine it's.
but mine's a 1-inch box. I could have swore. I'll have to look at it when I get home. I thought it was a 1-inch box, not 1.5.
Should we dismount? Since we got all these bros here now.
Do we have missiles or anything on those things?
Is that where we have the?
There are the transport OTGs or whatever.
We have 5, or we have 3 transport units.
But yeah, don't look at that. He messed up on that.
OT-64,
I think they're the OT-64s.
Yes, they are.
and then we have anti-tank
So what's the OT-64 have? Any weaponry that they can use?
250 hits or 3. I don't know.
Yeah, they got
2 hits.
2 at 50.
2 dice.
So they count. So do we want to dismount and then send the troops in the woods and
Shoot with all of our little thingies.
we can't really see much yet back there. I mean, we can see, but this guy can shoot that tank, but then no one else can see past their own guys.
Yeah, and we'll dismount the infantry into the woods.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right, so bring. Unfortunately, they can only go 5 centimeters, so these guys are going to move back here. These guys are here. You can do that. Move those guys in there.
Somebody's dangling in.
So within 5 centimeters of a transport. So
Including not the commander, I would assume.
not the commander. No, he is the command. He's it's an abstraction. Can you have the thingy over there?
It's just a distraction, bro.
What's up?
So we're short. Oh, no, we're not. Okay.
Okay, all right, we're good. So, when they dismount, can the vehicles also move? I think they can do.
If they dismount before movement, they get their movement. I think up to half. At least that's what it used to be.
I do not see it saying anything about that. So we're going to say that. I feel like you're right there. I'm not seeing it. If you do a deploy, then you can move. But dismounting, I think, is what they both can do. I think. So we'll say that's what they can do. So now we're going to roll on a 6 to. What are we going to do? These move them up to start trying to overwhelm.
Start OT 64ing them.
And start getting killed.
Or whatever.
And then move all the troops forward. So 6,
They
baby.
do
So these guys move 10. A whole whopping 10.
These guys move 20.
Yes. You might want to fire when you move up there past the woods. Just don't take that tree up. Hey, Chris.
Oh, can he fire with the rest of his ambush guys?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Don't go in full
Yeah, just
blown
go.
Okay, so
Leroy then. We have.
it's
I'm not trying
yeah.
to
You
just
use a
record
deploy
for
action.
Say that.
You use a deploy action to mount and dismount. All right.
Did you want to fire on any of these here people with your 2 remaining?
Yeah.
Fire away. Fire when ready.
I'm gonna fire that M901 at the closest OT-64.
Okay.
You need 4s to hit. I've got 4.
Can the
6 is to save.
go ahead?
1 saves, so it goes away.
Okay.
And then my Abrams is going to fire. It gets 6 shots.
Go assume with the next guy in line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you forge to hit, he gets 2. So, worst case scenario, and hits both. So both go through. But he's not suppressed.
Oh.
He's got 1 hit left. So 2 hits.
So I think at 5, right?
Might as well try and keep going. Negative Ghost Rider.
All right. So that was that. Anybody over here doing anything yet? No.
No.
So fire some of these guys on him.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I guess the hind too.
We could send the Hind somewhere else, can't we?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys don't really have anybody else to shoot at, so they're going to shoot
Can
at
the hinds hit people who are in high area terrain?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
they're just going to take.
But it has to be the guys on the edges.
It's a
Yeah.
dang
Can't hit that guy.
helicopter, Chatty. I get 7, right, for range.
Who you firing? This guy or all of them? Well, first thing I have to do is command them.
Yes.
But what are they doing? Anyone moving? There's all the
They're
tanks.
all just going to shoot.
Okay.
Given how
7.
abysmally they performed last time.
Hold on. So their commander is this guy. We're going to use the CO. Is there any other command we want to try to command first?
Oh, we have to do the CO last?
Yes.
Yeah, then we're obviously going to do these guys.
Yes. Okay. So you still have this infantry and that guy there to take care of. These are going to go -1. So if you want to command them, oh, he should have moved up as a commander that last. You would have moved him up 40.
I didn't know I could. Okay. All right. So,
That's fine.
Take care, John. Thanks.
bye, John.
So if you want to not command this guy so you don't incur a penalty, that's fine. Or these guys with -1 initiative, but on you can't. So whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm thinking about what to do.
Or you can command this guy to call in the air on this guy, and then you'll have a template. Know what I mean?
Yeah, what else would you hit over there?
The commanders.
Well, can you see that guy on the edge? No, that's commander.
Mhm.
Well, then, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
But that, he's his own command, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so let's just do that.
So,
To
so let's see if he can hit this command first, because so he gets an 8, and he is. Oh no, these guys are only 6s. He failed.
Oh, I failed. I failed, guys.
No,
I failed.
no.
I failed, guys. Okay.
Where's our RE observer?
That is already observer, isn't it?
Oh, our other guy.
Air observer.
Our air observer got knocked off.
Oh.
So what we'll do is this next turn. No, that's our air that you just pointed out. This is our RE guy.
Yeah, because he was on the hill, right?
So we'll want to roll for him at the end. Let's just roll now and see if we get him in here.
I would assume so.
So we do, but he's now at a 7 command instead of an 8.
Okay.
All right.
So
Now these
trying to
guys.
command these guys is going to be.
This
He
is
is a 9, right?
He's an 8.
He is an 8. So it's going to be a 7 on those guys.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody else that I roll with them is going to be dragged down by that.
Yes.
So I could try and activate them on the 7, and then try and activate the rest of my guys the next activation on a 7 as well.
No. You'd command the 8s first. You'd want to command the guys that are 8s first,
Why would I do that?
because you're more likely to hit an 8 than a 7.
Yeah, but I want to roll them on a 7, and then these guys on a 7 next time.
If you're going to command them separately, it's like you're commanding 2 separate groups. So
Yeah, so I'm going to roll an 8, and they're going to need a 7.
correct.
And then the next activation, these
These guys
unscrewed
would
up
be an
guys
8.
are going to need a 7.
They're going to need an 8. Because when you change your group, okay, so
So it's all the same commander.
Yep.
His first activation,
he wants to command.
on an 8, right?
Yep. But who
So
does he want to
On
command?
an 8, he would command these guys, who would need a 7.
Correct.
His second time, he would need a 7 base, right?
A 7 base.
So then he would command these guys unmodified on
but
a
not if
7.
you change who you're commanding. So what you're doing is you're commanding these 2, and so you would
So,
once you stopped commanding them and start commanding someone different, there he's back to an 8.
oh, so I can activate all of them. They roll separately.
No, because you can do some grouping. So
Jeez. Yep. So,
you got a lot of flexibility here. So normally what you do is you just command everybody all together, right?
yes.
So if you did that right now, it'd be a 7 because these guys are dragging them down, as you said.
Uh-huh.
If you want to command them as kind of like, hey guys, I'm going to kind of change up my command here because these guys are dragging you down. You'd start with these guys because they're an 8, right? Because they don't have any penalties.
And then I could still act.
And then let's say you succeed on 1, so now you're at a 7 with them. Once you can't add people to command once you started rolling commands for a group.
So I can activate these guys on an 8.
Correct.
Have them go off gallivant.
Do whatever
Do
you want.
1, activate again on a 7.
And if you fail them, though, that commander's done.
Yeah, but
Okay.
then if I don't fail them and I decide, okay, after 2 actions I'm done with them,
Yep.
I want to activate these guys. They activate on an 8 again instead of a 6.
Minus the 1. Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, fuck that. Let's do the 8 then.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll it. So no one's moving into any terrain. Is anyone firing on these guys? You're gonna let those
That's what
initiative.
these
Okay.
goobers are going to do.
Okay.
They're going to be moving.
All right, they're moving. Go.
Yo, sock. Okay.
You suck. All right, so now the CEO is here. We commanded the hind yet?
No, we have not. We need to come in the hind because the hind needs to move somewhere else.
So what do you want him to do here? You want
It's going to light these guys
to,
up.
you can hit this mortar
No,
too.
it's going to light up the fucking tanks over there.
Okay. Just this end one here.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. So command on an 8.
You suck.
All right, now the
Like I said,
CO.
These guys in the center.
All right, so the CO. Did these guys get to do anything?
They have not yet.
They haven't gone yet. Okay, so how do you want to divide up this command? Because there's going to be penalties because the swans, the distance. You just want to command these guys within 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll try and command this goober after a while.
So this guy, I'll try firing on them.
Yep.
9. There we go.
9, 9, 9,
So
9,
he's
9.
at an 8.
And that's 7 on each of them, right?
Yep. So it's going to be 7 times 4.
First guy.
Hitting on 5s. You better than last time.
3 hits.
Okay.
You've been in business a long time. Well, your telephone number is 84.
Saved all of them.
All right. Next tank.
Hit on 5s.
Yep.
0 hits.
All right. Next one. We need to get the flank of this boy.
3 or 2 hits. Save both of them.
All you have to do is get one more hit on this guy.
I know, Todd. Shut up. I know. Third tank.
We're together. Come on.
4 hits.
All right, there you go. Come on. All one of those. No save.
1 failed save.
All right, there we go.
And the last tank.
Well, he doesn't have anybody to fire at now, so
Oh, okay.
too bad. So sad. So now, do we want to keep commanding those tanks to do something, or do you want to change up your command? Now, this guy, I assume you can't. The CO can't command him because he failed his command roll. They can do it. Okay. Well, I guess.
No, I mean he's
he's a unit. Oh no, he's done.
yeah he's
done
just like
because he failed
anybody
his
else. When
command.
you fail, well, no, the CO can push through.
But does the range matter on him then?
Yeah.
So do you want to command the high? Do you want to command these guys? Command these guys again? What do you want to do?
These guys.
Okay, so move?
Yeah.
Okay, so an 8. Come on, buddy. Come on. 8.
All right. Let's have them swing up and just start rolling this flank up. What do you think?
They do have to stop when they get to linear terrain. Or they can just sweep around this way or come up here. Whatever you want to do.
They got
And this
30,
guy's a
right?
target here too. Like
Oh,
30.
what's that? I thought he was a commander.
Nope. This guy's not a commander, is he? And this is the transport unit for that infantry?
Yeah.
Do you have any anti-tank on you? On that guy? Peekaboo, I see you. And those guys move around. You have any anti-tank in this group over here?
I mean, there's a tank right there.
That's a commander. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
commander. The infantry have anti-tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would assume they're going to shoot at those infantry at a drastically.
Yeah, they're hitting on 6s. But you, but the 6s, but you do roll because you're close, and also infantry by a thing, you get an extra die on for that too.
Yeah, but we can shoot at this. No, we can't shoot at that guy. We have to overrun that guy.
Mm-hmm. All right, you want to command him again? No, it's going to be a -1, so you have to hit a 6. Unless you just want to command these guys to fire. It's because these guys are still within 20. Oh no, yep, they're within 20. He is within 20. So these guys are all within 20 minutes penalty, so it'd be a 7. Or if you want to command with him, it's a 6. So if you stop commanding him, he's done, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I can't roll 7 or 6.
We're going to go for the 7.
Okay, so
We're going to try and just hit the
He's
break
done.
point.
okay.
Ooh, Jesus. Okay.
All right, so fire 14. 14 dice on him.
First 3 needing what to hit?
Force.
For first 3 needing 4s. 4 hits.
Save on 6s.
1 save. 3 went through. And I don't know what he needs for suppression, but I rolled enough for
Okay.
suppression.
Yep.
Second tank.
4 hits have already gone through. He's dead. So
Oh, okay.
okay, and now this guy firing on that infantry.
7 again?
So it's going to be 8 because he's firing on, and he's hitting on 6s though. This is what sucks.
Yes. 1 hit.
And this is what's weird. I think they got the save value wrong. So we're going to need DKC save. So he's going to save on a 6.
He saves. Go figure.
All right. So do you want to try command again at a 6? To move, fire.
Oh, I can have them move and him fire?
Mhm.
Oh, then yes, absolutely.
Okay. 6.
No. I rolled the wrong dice. That's the problem,
That's the
Tad.
problem,
That's
see?
the problem, Tad.
All right, so he failed. They're done. So take the suppression off. Move your commanders.
So that's all the actions I got. All the actions I got.
We'll move our commander up so he's in the heat of the action here.
40, right?
Yeah. You know what? Actually, he's HE. We probably want to bring him on this side, don't we? Just so we can get on this hill and see this business over
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Right. Oh yeah, that commander.
Commanders can't overrun commanders, can they?
Correct. That's off the table. Here's
Oh,
the table. This
okay.
is the table world. And they stop at linear terrain too. So
Oh, they do.
yeah. Sorry. So this comes off 2. Initiative comes off.
Oh, well, when you're trying this way.
Be that way about it.
I am going to be that way about it. I'm not just going to talk about it, Todd. I'm going to be about it.
All right. So let's Chris, I'm not sure. How many command units did you have? 1, 2, 3.
It is
4, 5,
officially
6,
time for McMurray to be feet.
8.
What's that?
How many combat units did you have? Because I
3,
3, 4,
6,
5.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Six Christopher.
Something like 17.
If it's all the same to you, Todd, then I'm going to grab the onslaught of it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I would assume you're better at recycling
12,
boxes than I
13,
am.
14, 15,
I'm a big
16,
dummy. Is Jeffrey still here?
17, 18, 19, 20.
Plus, you got to make terrain out of these, right?
23.
Okay, never mind. We're not even close to break point.
Hey, walkabout. No, it is 6 mil.
Oh, Chris is here?
Well, no,
Chris
not
Long?
anymore. He gone.
Oh, he gone now?
He popped in and left.
So I say we call it.
Yeah.
I think we've done what we've done here. Right? Are you good with that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Who winded?
Oh, the Soviets won.
What? I don't know about that because yeah, we.
Communism never wins, Chris.
I mean, you got all. I don't know. I don't. These guys keep suppressing, man. They're not going to be able to get anywhere.
What's going to suppress them now?
Where's your forward artillery? Oh, that
He
was.
run off.
Oh well, he can come on the next. He gets to come back on.
Yeah.
But then he's at.
But he's got all of this crap in his way.
Yeah, he's in command of 7.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, getting these guys out. I mean, the objective was to get units within this. So, and I think to hold an objective, you need 6 units that are good quality at the end of 6 turns.
Yeah.
And so. But I mean,
Yeah.
I would say generally the Americans did.
I mean, that's a company against a battalion.
Right. So,
And I had a third of my force not even on the board.
for a chunk.
Yeah.
Sure. Good point.
So
Good points you make.
Hinged latch lid.
look at that.
So that's cool. I mean, I think there's some little things like we did ambush. That was cool. We didn't do hidden deployment.
No.
So-
I think it'll make a lot. It could be a different. It'll be different once we get army lists and understand the difference of firing on against armor, against soft skin, against assaults.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, there's some things I think we need to kind of work out details on.
Yeah.
But
But all in all, good stuff.
cool. And let's not tear it down yet because I'm going to shoot a post game
That's fine.
video.
So I don't have anybody watching currently, and that's okay.
Oh, check that out.
3 hours. We got what? 4 turns?
4 turns.
4 turns in.
That's not bad, actually.
Not horrible.
Not horrible. I do
No.
actually move faster. It's so funny.
And
Just take a while because you get all those command rolls.
yeah. So anyway, we're gonna call it a night. If anybody's
Well,
gonna
it's
come back and watch this later. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, see you on the flip side.